Hello everyone, my name is Caden and welcome back to more Legend Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, we entered the final chapter and, well, I'm worried about what's going to happen in the final chapter because, oh boy, it feels like there's still a lot of little things left undone and unsaid, but, oh boy, we'll see what ends up happening. Anyways, if I get... What a nice start. Me starting on as well. Anyways, we did side quest last time. We can actually start this episode with this. Jack and Hall. I would do Yume, but we've already maxed out her hangout thing, so we're doing Jack and Hall. Jack's side hustle. Jack got some business in the Blacklight district. He seems pretty serious about this, and he stressed that I had to keep this a secret from Hall. Maybe I should check up on him. Alright. Jack. There he is. Looks like Jack's got business with Imai. Hey, this is what you promised, old man.
Promised? No, I'm sorry, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about. I never promised you anything, you see.
What's up? Got a problem? Oh, hey, man. You actually came, huh? Yeah, I was just a little concerned about you, is all. So, what happened? I just this guy to reserve a certain 10 mirror coin in for me on the off chance he came across it so I could buy it off him. Instead, he went behind my back and pawned it off to somebody else. 10 mirror coin? What's got you worked up over it?
It's what we in the business call an error coin, a misprint, if you will. Not only are the portraits of the text flipped, but the copper is the wrong color too. It has a slight silver hue to it. These little mistakes are 1 in 10,000, if not rare. 30,000 mirror per coin is quite common. But that's not all that can inflate the value of these, no sir. Owner history plays a part too, and a previous owner is infamous as this coins can bump the value up even higher. 50,000 by my estimate.
Damn, 50,000 for a mirror for a little coin? Must have one out of a past life to command that kind of money. You're damn right, Dad. I think you know about my mentor and my greatest rival. Of course I do. The king himself, ain't it? Hal's own old man. Right, then you probably know he's not around anymore. There's a reason for that. I was a dumb little shit when I was younger. My cocky ass got him killed. Damn, dude. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to dig up all that baggage. Well, now you know. Anyway, I'm sure you put 2 and 2 together. That coin we're arguing over used to belong to him. After he died, that coin disappeared. I had no idea where it went, at least until
yours truly happened upon it. Jack offered 100,000 mirror for that little coin, and at that time, I was more than happy to give it to him. Unfortunately, another customer beat him to the punch with a 105,000 mirror offer. Poor Jack was just minutes too late. It really was nothing personal. I was just doing as a businessman does and taking the better offer.
Oh, give me a break. If you just told me somebody had put in a counter offer, I would have just put up more money too. It is a little odd that you didn't do that this time. I know just how much you like to ring people for every mirror they're worth. So who's the money bag who ran off with the coin?
Well, if you want to know, you'll have to go straight to the source. As it so happens, the buyer left a note to pass on to Jack. It says quite plainly, if you'd like the coin back, come to Kayun.
Great. You couldn't just sell the damn coin to them. You had to help them antagonize me too. Thanks, Imai. Every now and again, someone comes out of the woodwork trying to pick a fight with me. Who's got it out for me this time, though? I haven't got a clue. Yeah, I remember that pair of cheers you had to deal with in Langport when we were in town. Sure ain't easy being famous, huh? You heading over right now? Think I'll tag along and see how it goes down. Sure, go ahead. I don't mind the company. Let's go then. What are you doing here? Oh. I have a feeling you're the one who bought the coin.
I think I'm here, because I'm the one who bought the coin.
Yeah, I figure it's possible I might run into you, and now here you are, I guess.
Yep, here I am. Good to see you, Van. I was originally planning to have Mal officiate our little game. But if you're here, I'd be more than happy to have you do it, if you don't mind.
Sure, I can do that. Bit of a roundabout way to challenge someone to a game, though, don't you think?
Yeah, but unless I go to that much trouble, Jack won't take it as seriously as you should. So just to reiterate, Jack, I want to play a game of poker with you. Winner keeps king's coin. Sound good to you?
I'm game. You're on. Think you have any chance of winning against me?
Do you really need to ask, Jack?
You're right, my bad. That was some.
Alright, now that's so. I'll have you hold on to the coin, Vanna. Every round, you'll flip that bad boy to determine who goes first. If it's heads, I go first. Tails, Jack goes first.
I feel like I'm being given a big responsibility running this match. I'll do my best to make you guys proud. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Van. We appreciate you. Well, may the best hand win. Let's get down to business.
Shall we? At least you got a professional coin flicker here. After the pair exchanged 100,000 euro for 10 poker chips, they began to trade blows with each hand of cards. Once the match fully heated up, all the remaining chips were put on the line in a dramatic showdown.
Really stepped up your game, huh? I'm impressed. Truth be told, I didn't expect you to even last this long.
Save for when you win, Jack. This game ain't over until it's over.
Yeah, you got that right. Jeez, you two are freaking nuts. Not too many in Samuria who can read each other's hands and bluff the way they can. Looks like this next hand's gonna be our grand finale. Sure seems like it. Keep up the good work, Van.
It doesn't matter who goes first. Either way, your fate's already set.
Well, here goes nothing. Moment of truth. Which hand should I catch the coin with?
Oh god, what? I need to check if there... It doesn't say anything. I get the feeling it probably doesn't matter. Right is always right.
It's heads. Your move, huh? Guess I'm after her.
Huh? Thinking of pulling that on me, are you? Don't count your chickens before the hatch is off, I gotta say. I'll exchange 2 cards.
Let's see who walked the walk then. I'll also exchange 2 cards, and with that, I'll open. Wait, you gotta be shitting me. I'm supposed to be the one with 4 kings here.
What are you talking about? That's my hand, silly.
Wow. So it is. That's an R4 of a kind. You telling me how set all this up? Even your own hand? Sure did. King's old specialty back in the day was taking control of the cards, including his opponent's own hand. You had to have mastered King's technique in order to play like that. I'm genuinely impressed.
Ain't nothing to it. Wait. There's still 1 card you haven't opened.
Yeah.
What could you possibly still have left? The game should be over.
Not if I've got a wild card in my hand.
Joker.
And that's essentially what I have. 5 of a kind with jacks. Read 'em and weep. Sorry, Hal. I win.
That...
I'm not sure I follow you guys. Did you somehow use Hall's own move against her? More or less, yeah.
No way. How? How's that possible? I can wonder all I like, but at the end of the day, they call you Victory Jack for a reason. I lost. That's all there is to it. So, time for me to pay the piper, I suppose. Coin's all yours, Jack.
Here you are, Jack. Good game. Thanks. That was a fun way to say it, at least. There's one more thing we need to sell before we head on out.
I had a feeling.
Oh, I'm giving you the coin. You're the one who should hold on to it.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Huh? Jack, what are you doing?
Yeah, I had a feeling Jack was doing this for Hal. The moment he mentioned, oh hey, this is Hall's old man's coin. It's like, yeah. What the heck happened to my guide? My guide has had a complete meltdown on the side here.
We agreed that whoever won gets to keep the coin. You earned it. You shouldn't give it back to me. In fact, I want you to have it. There's nobody else I'd rather see it with than you. Seriously, take it. It's okay.
I get it now. The whole match was just a setup to give her the coin. For her to give the coin to him all along, wasn't it? Sorry, Hal, but I can't let you have your way on this one. If that coin was mine, then it'd be up to me to decide what to do with it. But if you were that determined to hoist the thing on me anyway, then there's only one thing you can do.
Play again and win.
That's right. That's how these things work in our world.
Fine, if that's how you're gonna be, you're on. I'll keep improving my skills, and then one of these days, I'm gonna beat you when you're playing your absolute hardest. Till then, you better not lose to anybody else but me, or your ass is grass. Deal?
Deal. Man, you won't find another pair of gamblers like these anywhere in Zemuria. I'm glad I got to see this little exchange today. That's neat. Yippee!
We should get some drinks and have another heated round of cards soon.
Maybe I'll crack open the good stuff for you when you do. Just try not to drink yourself stupid, Jack.
The unrivaled gambler pair received victory dice. Useless points for Van. So what is the... Oop, wait a minute. 10 bonds maxed. So what does that item do? The victory dice. 40% accuracy and 40% crit. Jesus Christ. I guess it makes sense that a gambling item would give you high crit, but geez, Pete's 40% crit is not what I was anticipating. Alright, now that we've done that, we've officially done all the side things we can do for now, so... Now we get to do story. We get to go talk to everybody that we need to. First off,
Let's do
Bermati.
this. Well, if it isn't Van.
Bermato! Working hard as usual, I see. The incident with A is still making waves. All my sources are still about talking about it. Got any juicy info you wouldn't mind sharing? Of course I do. There's still some of A's gangsters out and about. It's quite concerning knowing we have some stragglers laying low in the capital.
Yeah, it worries me too.
Not Melchior, not worth my time.
We should still keep an eye out, just in case we come across any information regarding their whereabouts.
As long as it doesn't get in the way of everything else we're doing, sounds good to me. That's all we had to do there. Over here, there's another group of people. We've got... Hey!
Hi guys! Thar and Tina!
I see Sylvain's with you too. Acquaintances of yours?
We made sure back in Tharbad. Nice to see you too. Nice to see you. It's been a while.
What brings you guys here?
We bumped into each other in town, so I'm showing them around. We have a guest role in Director Gotti's new film, so we were invited to come here. You'll be in Director Guy's next film? Congratulations!
Be careful with that perf. Don't let him goad you into doing some skeevy scenery to event.
Don't worry, me and I are keeping an eye on him to make sure he won't try anything funny. Thank you for doing that. Actually, we were on our way to your office to say hi, Van. Yeah, ahead of us there.
If you have the time, feel free to stop by for the visit anytime. I'm usually free during the day.
We'll be staying until the Revolution Festival, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to visit. I'll get our reserve of special snacks for you.
You mean my reserve? The one I saved for myself? Oh, you were saving this? Oops, I ate them all already. Aaron, I'm going to strangle you. Son of a... Aaron is going to die. You have breathed your last, young little conqueror. Alright, next up, we go to Station Street. They call it
Then
an
let's head
Orbital
over.
Cafe. Except this is not where I'm supposed to go. Actually, I'm old.
Have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
We got, my alarm's going off, sorry. We got it. Oh, what the? This is a curious bunch of people up here. Well, look who it is. I haven't seen you all since you and Thawbad. Why do you hang out with Kyla? Weren't expecting to run into you here either, Director. Need you was with you too.
Things just kind of worked out like that.
How comes you're with Lieutenant Kyla? Government asked you to yours truly help with some ceremonies production. Makes sense. You did a good job with the film festival plan, catastrophes notwithstanding. Don't act like you didn't help there at all. I could do without a duo from the last festival. Unfortunately, I get the feeling that's going to be a... That's not going to be happening. I feel like something's going to happen at the festival.
Please don't jinx it.
Too late.
I wouldn't worry so much. You're more than aware of the fact that we're finally rid of A. The odds of anything major happening are low at best. It's not improbable that there are remnants still out there, so security is still just as tight. As a precaution.
You discussed unit placement then?
That's right.
It means with us more than anything. Yeah, I noticed you guys were here.
We met you guys at Basel. It's good to see you again, too. We're helping it set up all the equipment for the ceremony.
Oh yeah, you are showing off some new stuff, right? Hey, must be pretty busy then.
Drowning in work, more like. This isn't even my specialty, but here I am slaving away. Your sympathy does suit the pain, Van. You don't mind if I call you Van, right?
Of course not.
Good. You can call me Esty just like Katre does if you want.
That I'm gonna pass on. She gets real casual real quick. I like it. It's easy to talk. Is that smart-ass professor gonna be at the unveiling?
He'll be at the ceremony, but not much else. He's got his hands more than full with another project right now. Professor Hamilton will be here too.
It's Marie Kyler. Mind hear me out?
Oh? About.
You two are bursting at the seams with sex appeal. There's this pizzazz to you. It's everything I could have hoped for and more. What do you say we chase new heights of sexiness to get?
I'm far too busy to even consider that proposition. That's not a field I have much interest in, I'm afraid.
What? Is you all I have left?
Hey, I don't remember agreeing to your nonsense. Same as always.
You gotta respect his dedication to his movies, at least. You gotta respect it, at least. Sure, it's a bit weird at times, and by at times I mean a lot.
Wide variety of
But,
fine goods for sale.
But damn if he ain't dedicated. It's kind of respectful in that, how he's so dedicated, honestly.
Sit on.
Here goes. That's fair.
In the Maserati.
What is happening here? Oh god, this is horrifying. Sal? Oh, it could seem... we have, what was his name? Fal? He's the cool guy of, Hayaway, that I like. And we have Kilika and Jin. What is happening here?
Nice little party guy here. Don't mind if I do. Well, there is an Aaron in the Arkwright crew. Good to see you've kept well. Huh, never thought I'd see a Bracer, a Hayaway Elder, and a Marduk Security Chief, and the CID all band together like this. Can't deny it makes me a bit on edge, though. That from both sides of the law tend not to mix well.
I assure you, it's much less charged than you make it out to be. We're just exchanging information and confirming agreements. Please, pay us no mind. Theme.
Oh, I haven't seen you since Erasion. We were actually just talking about how to go about cleaning up that mess.
Taking care of the Armada remnants, you mean?
Yeah, we've smoked out pretty much all the hideouts they have left. We're taking our own measures, of course, mostly considering our modest trade supply routes. The more problematic trade routes have been taken care of. Anyway, we'll see to the rest. But that's just what you were hoping for.
We did also uncover some artifacts they have been using. The church is handling those.
Yes, Elise and Leon took care of that.
Well, good to hear that's been taken care of.
Cool. Nice not to have that looming over the festival. In truth, that's why I'm here. The festival has the full support of the Kowloon group this year. That, of course, does lead to some overlap between us and Marduk. I'm here to make sure that we don't step into each other's toes, so to speak. I can't tell you much, I'm afraid. Only the general approach HQ is taking. You'll have to wait 3 days for more in-depth negotiations. Mr. Thorndyke will be holding a meeting to go over our itinerary. Well, then you're right. Now probably isn't the best time. Can't go jumping the gun.
I like Fan. He's part of Hayaway, and sure, that means that by default he's a bit sketchy, but at the same time, he's a part of the Hayaway that I feel like I can honestly trust in a way. Feels like he does honestly like rely on others and all that. I like Van.
They're discussing all sorts of things from the looks of it.
Yeah, nothing to do with us, though.
On the contrary, I do have some information you might find useful. We're still tracking down some Armada holdouts that have taken to the underground, along with some of the hate groups they use for their ends.
Leftovers, huh? The Melchior is still on the run, too. Can't count them out just yet.
I'm still worried about Melchior.
He pulls those thugs back up, and we'll have Armada 2 in our hands.
Indeed, he's quite the wild card. We haven't seen any movements from him as of late. But then that means he hasn't been in contesting said remnants either.
I think it's more worrisome the fact that nobody's caught sight of him. You would think that with all the attention that's being thrown at Armada, like to take care of the remnants of Armada, you would think that it would be easy to get to find Melchior. Because remember, it's not just the police that are on Armada's case. We have multiple people. I'm pretty sure they said even Ouroboros was helping out with some of the remnants of Armada. If it was just the police, then sure, I could easily see him getting away. But with all the groups, including things like Ouroboros and Hayway, tracking down Armada, it's more than a little strange to think that they haven't found Melchior yet. Sure, the guy's as cunning, but I don't think he's that cunning. Which means I feel like he's got some help from someone higher up. I don't know if that quite means the president, but I don't know. I just feel like even for someone as tricky to deal with as Melchior, even he would have a hard time, I feel, dealing with all these groups dragging him down.
The girl's working on exposing Armada's business ties. We want to pull it all out by the roots. Elaine, some S-ranks from HQ are in charge of that. Gotcha. How's she doing out of curiosity? Sorry, can't say for sure. She should be back tomorrow, though. I'm sure she'd appreciate a nice warm welcome when she gets home. But out, bucko.
Again, I just think it's weird how we haven't seen inside of Melchior, despite everyone going after him.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
I just get the feeling that you would expect to find some part of him. Hey, Jack and Hall.
Water. Need water.
I told you to take it easy on the hard stuff over here. We're on our home turf. You can't expect them to make stuff the same here.
Hey, didn't realize you two were in Edith. Looks like you're having a real fun time.
Yeah, there. Good to see you.
We've been working like dogs on the broker stuff. Oh, we could use a break, and now here we are, just having the time of our lives. So, what dragged you two all the way here? You on their tail, I take it?
Yep, we're trying to figure out how the underworld's changing now that they're gone. And you can really only do that on the ground. It's very calm so far, surprisingly. More than I expected. Maybe it's because the CID was so on top of the stragglers.
Probably. Now the smug pricks aren't running around. The underground's settling back down. Those drugs, though, those will be sticking around for a while. It's a lot tougher to get those off the streets.
That does make sense. That's unfortunate. Actually, this chat just reminded me of something. I heard whispers about some two-bit gangster who's on the run from the feds now, after he did some work for those guys. Heard he's camping out somewhere in the Tyrol district. I don't have anything else to go on, but I figured you might want to know. Tyrol district, huh?
Oh, that's a good tip. Appreciate it. Well, have fun, you two. Stay on your feet, hey, Jack. Alright?
There's one more
Like it. Seriously?
people of intrigue
Hey,
here,
gorgeous.
apparently.
Why don't you stop and chat?
What the hell?
Everyone's scared shitless here. What's going on?
Look over there.
What the?
They've all fainted.
What could have happened?
I think I might know. Got a hunch these fools tried barking up the wrong tree. And they paid the price. Hard. Ah, shit.
How'd explain it? Well, I'd say they had it coming then.
Oh! Ah! Reach out! Reach under casual! Reach under casual outfit, yeah!
She's so cute.
Bun, my friend, how wonderful to see you, and the rest of you as well. Good to see you, Your Highness. You sure roughed those poor bastards up good, huh? Oh, I had no hand in this, none whatsoever. You see, they tended to make moves on these lazier, and they just wouldn't take no for an answer. They got physical, and, well,
You literally couldn't have possibly tried to like pick up the worst women ever in terms of like, oh, you think you have it easy? Well, here, fight an assassin, a divine blade, and a security guard.
these women, they're truly a force to be reckoned with. Even yours truly quivers before them.
Help me, Van. I'm surrounded by scary women. Please.
Hey, don't you think that's a little mean, Prince?
By the way, what are you doing here? Let's just not ignore the fact that, why are you here? I didn't know you get cozy with these people.
I was simply performing my duties. Nothing more and nothing less.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why you all were hanging out. You guys make for one weird posse, however you slice it.
A mutual acquaintance of ours was kind enough to put me in touch with His Highness, so I came down here to meet with him. But then, as fate would have it, she happened to run into us here as well.
I'm on break for once after wrapping up a job. I came into town to unwind until the festival, taking some of the local sights. Anyway, I wandered down here looking for a little excitement, I guess you could say. And I got everything I bargained for and more. It's too good just to be some kind of coincidence. Destiny must have brought us together. What do you say, Yin? Miss Beauregard? Want to go around?
I think I'm good.
Well, that sounds like a delightful proposal. Don't worry about me, Najee. I encourage, nay, I implore you to take her up on it.
The things you just say sometimes, Your Highness. I suppose I should be grateful you're not thinking to throw down with her yourself.
Oh, didn't mean to leave you all out, Van. You guys are more than welcome to—
Yeah, no. We have this thing called work. Strange, I know. Damn if I'm getting caught in the crossfire between those two. That ain't the kind of threesome I'm into.
Ah, you're not fun. Oh well, there's always next time.
Just don't burn the whole district down, alright?
Please don't.
You okay, Van?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking.
Is there something bothering you?
Guessing the stories about the gangsters and Omada remnants are on your mind.
I feel like it's the one that Jack and Hall mentioned. What was it? They were in Tyrell District?
Yeah. If Romani, Jack, and Killick were all talking about them, then it's definitely worth mulling over.
I heard something of that interesting while following up on Dingo's case, too.
You're referring to the accounts of them being sighted in the Tyrell District, correct?
Oh yeah, now you mention it, that is kind of worrying.
Maybe we should drop by Tyrell, just in case, you know?
Not a bad idea. Can't hurt to check the area out again. We can probably rule out the busier parts of the district. Same for the area near the restaurant that's run by Hayway. Additional mandatory investigation spot.
If we apparently go to this specific spot, we can go to the Tyrell District, but if we go to the specific spot and continue, then it will advance story, and we can't advance, and we can't go around everywhere for the day.
Hey, did you see?
What do we have here?
Well, look here.
Looks like it's been busted into.
Yeah, isn't this usually locked?
It is. Where does this alleyway lead?
Down to the waterways beneath the Tyrell District. As far as I know, the only traffic this way sees is the maintenance team once a month. Nah, but it's been busted. Now, I ain't an ace detective, but some tell me this wasn't their doing.
The handle's gone.
This may have been done recently.
Whoever removed it may have inhuman strength. Maybe he was a martial artist. Or perhaps...
The quickest way to the bottom of this is to head in ourselves.
Alright, who's down here? This one's been broken too.
This handle's broken too.
There's no mistaking it. Whoever did this just yanked the thing clean off.
Then he didn't use the tool after all. We're dealing with a freakish level of strength then.
There are a lot of fresh footprints in front of the door too. Heh, looks like we got some huge ass rats to flesh out. You got that right. Let's have a look inside. Heads up though, there's notes on what's waiting for us in there. Be ready for anything, understand?
Got it.
We should have time to stock up on equipment and items if need be.
Yeah, if we go in here, it's going to continue story. But we shouldn't have anything left that I want to do.
What's next?
No free time. All right, we're good. All members of Arkwright Solutions will participate. Thank you.
I can hear water running in the distance.
It's a bunch of footprints here, too. The number of footprints outside indicated as much, but we seem to be dealing with a rather large group.
Everything points to them being remnants of Almada and the gangs that served him too.
Why is that?
Oh, no.
Why is that activating now?
It stopped.
That light served as a valuable guide to us in our racing on as well.
Sound like that temporary flicker was what I triggered when we first met too.
Sure seems like there's some here. Yeah, Anyas, make sure the backup crew is on standby. We might need them here in a moment's notice.
Right.
Why is there a Genesis down here of all places? All right. Tyrell District Waterway.
Here they are.
It's all over. We're finished. This can't be happening. What do we do to deserve this? Hell's gotten into you guys. Who are you? Are you here for a fight? I must bring him from here in Edith. Part of my crew's job is helping people who can't turn to the guild or the cops for aid.
So, if there's something you need help with, we might be able to give it to you. Won't you at least talk to us?
You're a Spriggan? I think I might have heard of you at some point. Now that I get a better look, you've got some real base with you, huh?
Maybe they're doing better than we thought.
Don't let them trick you. The only Spriggan in Edith is from Arkwright Solutions. The guy who kept going up against the beast at the top of Almada. Now you mention it. If they take us in and manage to get anything out of us. No, I don't want to die. Damn it. If we factor their behavior in with the state of the doorknob outside. They gotta be on something. Ah, crap.
What the? Oh, crap! It's the same stuff that the big ones that both Viola and Alexander took. It's those weird drugs.
Some less enhancement drugs.
Here they come. Die!
Deploying charge!
Oh, hell no.
Got a whole slew of them. Got a whole slew of them. You're not
Heavenly Halter!
I shall handle this.
I'll wipe the floor with them.
Energy output max.
I hit the wrong person.
Initiating skill.
Pretty this scene.
Initiating skill. Boost gauge
I shall
expand.
handle this.
They just sound afraid.
If we don't do something to stop them from taking us in, Melchior and that armored guy are gonna...
Figures. Wait, armored guy?
Your fear really runs that deep.
Melchior's on the run and we took out Ario personally. The same goes for their boss, Dante's.
There's no one who can harm you anymore. You don't need to worry. So please, just let us help you.
Really? I told them for you. If they find out we betrayed them. Sorry, girls. I never want to die a cutie, but... Fate worse than death is all that's waiting for us. I'd rather do the deed myself.
Are you?
No! No!
Don't do it!
Damn it! Renee.
You're fine. You're just unconscious.
Guess that's the rebound from using the power their body can just couldn't handle.
That's a relief, but what just happened?
Give me a break. Timed your entrance perfectly now, didn't you?
Certainly not. I only just arrived.
Hey, Renee. It's that damn desk jockey again.
Theme was so precise. Thank you very much for your help.
Think nothing of it. Or would you prefer to call it a debt owed?
There should be either a guild problem or something your side should have handled from the start. Your boss mentioned how these guys had slipped through the cracks of your cleanup operation. Feels like you did a sloppy job to me.
Not at all. This was the most efficient approach to the problem. We performed a thorough cleaning of the major cities outside of Edith and drove all the leftovers here. We do have a Hercules unit standing by that we could send in at a moment's notice. But I wonder if we should outsource the work to you instead.
Son of a bitch.
That all makes sense now.
All of the fragmented information we gathered from all over the city did seem to fit together remarkably well.
We never stopped to think that all of it was deliberately spread by you to lead us here. That's all this was?
That was the intention, but whether you were able to follow the clues was down to you.
The rules forbade me from getting directly involved in what happened in Oracion, so I was forced to stand on the sidelines as the place filled with fond memories for us was saved by you. Consider this revenge for that.
I call bullshit. You ain't the sentimental type. Still, she's gonna be back in town tomorrow. And I know she'd give me an earful if I left any problems unsolved, so guess I can help you out just this once.
Can't really tell they go way back.
Get a damn room, you wrinkly old farts.
We'll help out too, of course.
How many more of these troublemakers can we expect in here?
We believe there to be roughly 30, 20 thugs and 10 former Armata members.
Damn, even got a breakdown. Sure are a lot of them though, huh? Either way, guess we should give the others a call and give them come on down here.
Decided to split their group into two, and Van and Kincaid each leading the charge. Are we gonna get to play as Kincaid? That's awesome. If so.
These two teams should work.
We're Mr. Kincaid, huh?
Judging by his aim earlier, he won't drag us down in battle at least.
Oh, I assure you that these teams were designed purely on combat balance. You can count on me to support you in battle, and I'll even throw in some old stories about Van as a bonus.
What? Really?
Now I'm in.
Maybe the Urger wouldn't be so bad after all.
I want to know his weaknesses too. You'll have to spill later.
Can do.
Yeah, don't!
I won't ask for anything that might count as a weakness. Don't worry.
But you're still up for anything that doesn't?
We should get moving. We're short on time.
As we agreed, Zeros and I will remain here. Contact me when you apprehend any of our suspects. I will see that they get to the CID. Thanks. I know we can always count on you.
I appreciate your assistance, Mr. Zaman.
We'll need your help too, Zeros.
Well, let's get this thing started. We gotta make for the other side where the two routes meet, and take in everyone we find along the way.
Right. Understood. We got this.
This is a perfect chance to show off all you've learned under Van. Let's get to work, Team B. Prove you're better at this than he is.
Got it.
Damn right I am. This isn't a competition.
Well, take care, everyone. Same to you, Anias.
Alright.
As long as they have that much spirit, they should have no trouble dealing with this. Still. I faintly sense a presence that is not of this world here.
Don't like that, Bearguard.
I cannot precisely pinpoint it, now that I've lost my stigma. But I can see I will need to be prepared for trouble, all the same.
Is it a cryptid? Switch between the two teams over the course of the dungeon. Just want to make sure. The only thing I'm worried about... Okay, we can see treasure chests on this team.
Alright.
It's the spot.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Gotcha. Are we actually gonna get to fight with Kincaid? That's sick if so.
You're not getting away.
Oh.
Your turn, Judith.
Initiating skill.
Give me your worst. This
I did not do that right.
You're not getting away.
Punchy.
Now or never.
Sucker.
Initiating skill.
Reset. Sweep 'em.
Activating skill.
I did alter around some characters' orbit
looks like
stuff,
Jack's.
so that's why some new skills that I haven't been using. So
That went
that's why
better
some
than
new
I
shard skills that I
anticipated.
haven't
I can
been
always
using
count on you,
might be
Reset.
now activating, if you've noticed.
Archer charms advance. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Now is the time.
Gotcha.
This'll hurt.
Let's go for a big one.
Your turn, Judith.
Make it count. Bet this'll sting.
Initiating skill.
Criminal.
Reset. Sweep 'em.
You missed.
Activating skill. Mr. Salesian.
This'll do the trick.
Activating skill.
Ah!
Have more. I think I've grown a little.
Level ups.
We could do better. Fully replenished.
Oh, we got more.
Wait a minute. Payback.
Ow.
Now or never.
Got a whole slew of them. Brace yourself.
Come here. That was beyond easy. That was funny. Hey! Let me play as him. Yeah!
Too slow.
So he uses a pistol. Wow. Wow, that has a cool pistol. What the? This is a sick gun. What is this? Renee Kincaid, a CID Integrated Analysis Division aide and agent, possesses tremendous info collecting and processing abilities, but also wields an orbital gun like a pro. He doesn't have an S-craft, unfortunately, which is depressing, but he does have Arc Dominator, all stats down, fires a magical shot that weakens foes, Exceed Rain, and impede and ailment resistance down, fires a series of pinpoint shots that rain down upon foes, and Dualizer, haste and damage and arts damage up large. Use a special pulse gun to power up a targeted ally. Lawkeeper, gun for bringing judgment on those who break the law. Salos.
Engaging.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
Whoa, that was cool. His special attack, like on the field, his charge attack,
That one was tough.
it's like a rain of arrows.
It's over.
Or I guess a rain of bullets.
Finish this quickly.
This is activating skill.
I'm here to stop you. Exceed rank.
Wow, he's shooting bullets.
They're down.
That's a
Don't
cool animation. Shooting bullets to make other bullets fire down.
You're toast. A chance.
He's got some cool ways of attacking, and I gotta give him that.
By the heaven. Here's Aaron.
Now it's activating
Aaron,
skill.
kill him.
Keep going.
Activating skill.
Your move.
Might want to boost the skill coming right up.
Forward flame!
Aaron.
Keep going.
Activating skill.
Here's hoping
Made
we get
for
a
a
lot
decent
of
enough
new
challenge.
permanent party members in
You're a great shot, you know?
Trails Through Daybreak 2. I'm really hoping we get a lot of cool new teammates.
Not done yet.
Like permanent teammates.
Charge attack is ready.
I will say, absolutely phenomenal
We've
like
wasted enough time.
main team for this game. Like the main 8 members of Arkwright Solutions in this game, phenomenal, each of them. And I'm just also excited to see what we end up getting in Trails Through Daybreak 2.
Wait a minute.
Not getting through.
Yeah, these guys are all afraid. This is Melchior and Dante's and the rest of all that shit.
Boost Aaron hands.
I'll crush them all at once. Where do I go?
Amazing slush!
You did it.
Well, what'd you expect?
Back to this team. Again, I'm just mostly worried about what Bearguard said.
Commencing battle.
Small fish! Fish! I need to go back up. That's a treasure chest up there that I'm missing. I need also to fight these fish because I've never fought them before.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Mr. Salesian, activating skill.
Have some more.
New material plus.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
You kicked some real tail, Catra.
There we go. I eagerly await your performance.
Yeah, these are just a miniaturized version of the big fish. I know that should probably be obvious, but I don't know. I just didn't expect it for some reason. Again, I'm most worried though about that whole thing that Bearguard said about there being a presence that's not of this world. Because usually that would imply cryptid or something like that. Worst case scenario, it could even imply something like Burn. As much as I'd rather not like to think about that possibility.
Oh, I smell treasure.
Crimson Tier.
Enemy sighted. Be
Whoa.
careful.
That's a lot of foes.
Initiating skill. Initiating skill. Boost gauge expand.
Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill. Accelerating. Mr. Salesian.
Have some more.
Now or never.
You got a lot of health, don't you?
Initiating skill.
Grab it.
Initiating skill.
A chance. This'll hurt.
Here's our chance.
How tanky are you? Die.
Get to work. Reset.
Activating skill. Accelerating. Now or never.
Energy output maximum. Initiating skill.
I will do this.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Had to be the star of the show, eh, Judith?
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
I get the feeling we're not going to be seeing Reen in this game. I did think we would be seeing Reen in this game, but maybe not in this game. However, I'm almost positive that we'll see him in Daybreak 2. If not, maybe Farewell Zamaria.
A chance
I want to
for a
see
show
him
of
okay.
activating skill.
I like Reen. It still hurts to have gone away from him.
Activating drive.
Now's
If
your
you're going to be
chance
so
to
resistant physical, I'm going to try magic.
Keep fit.
A chance. This'll hurt. You're crushed. Go, Catra.
Die.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
We're fine. No, I will not say no. Give me that.
Is there anyone here who's got some dirt on Van?
What the hell?
I don't think I have anything that would top what his best friend could share.
I have a story or two.
No.
I'll tell you
No,
about when Mr.
no,
Arkwright
no,
stayed
no.
for 3 months at the Marduk.
Shut up. Why the hell do you know about that anyway?
Shut up. Why is everyone trying to kill
Take
her?
care. It's above an A-level plot.
Why is everyone trying to get dirt on me? What the hell? What did I do?
This is it.
I just want to be a nice boss. Oh, I can't even hit.
Here's our chance. This'll do the trick.
Some arts work better.
Optical cam. Judith.
Going all
Certain
in.
arts look to be most effective.
I suggest we strike now.
Initiating skill.
Well, I guess.
Getting away. I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind me. Pressure him and move in.
Up to you, Reset. A chance. This'll hurt.
I suggest we strike
Time for
now.
them. Go, Catra.
Activating skill.
Optical cam. Reset.
Huh?
Make it count. Judith.
Oh, I like this.
Huh?
Up to you, Reset. Payback time. You'll pay for that.
Mr. Arkwright.
You're not
Having the
getting
altar.
away.
I won't let this chance. Activating skill.
Sucker!
Mr. Salesian, activating skill.
Okay. Payback time!
Die, damn you.
No. Activating skill.
Have some more! Huh, looks like a
That went
chest.
better than I
Onyx ring.
anticipated.
I can always count on you, Reset.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Your worst.
That was not the right button.
Dice you up! Up to you, Reset! Sucker! Gotcha!
That went better than I anticipated.
Take this!
Beat up the fish.
Your turn,
How did I not kill one? I thought one was at such low health that. Oh, well, there we go.
Take this!
Detect treasure.
Take this!
Not now. Not
This
now,
will
caught
hurt.
Trey. Treasure can wait until we're after the beatings.
Go, Catra!
This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to
Have
boost.
some more!
I won't let this chance slip by. A
to
chance
you,
for a
Michelle.
shot boost. Now or never.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Stops.
Shoot it! Initiating skill.
So blah, 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 blah.
I didn't even
Celestial
break a
Bomb
sweat.
EX.
Start performing, student.
Take this! Take this!
We out now. I won't
Nice.
let this chance.
There!
Warning. Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead. Good job, Reset.
Take this!
Stupid scorpions, I hate you.
Now, take. Let's finish the job. Up to you, Reset.
Activate. Boost gauge limiter. Activate. Boost gauge limiter.
Also have grenades to kill.
Mr. Alpha.
I'll dice you up.
Here's our chance.
Take him out. Catcher, your turn. Now or never.
Energy output maximum. Keep your guard up. Skill.
Criminal butte.
Initiating skill.
Finish him, Van.
It's done.
Here's our chance.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Oh, that was easy.
Ah, these figures look excellent.
You kicked some real
Serum
tail,
powder.
Catra.
Alright, we got to the end of this route. Let me make sure there's no SP conditions going for it if you don't mind. Hey, if I could stop yelling, that'd be pretty cool.
Well,
Nope, nothing. Just want to make sure.
I see a
You
stopping
can never be
point.
too safe, you know?
Would you care to rest?
Spot.
Back to this side.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Danger level high. Stay alert.
Beginning.
They're down.
Rain of arrows!
Shard engaged. You have my
How did that
sword.
count?
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Let's do
Activating
this.
skill.
Arc Dominator!
It's over.
Sniper! Wow, that did a lot of stun too. What the heck?
A chance. Activating skill.
Go time.
Now's a good time to boost. Energy activating skill.
Perfect chance. This'll hurt. It up. It's working. Some arcs should really hurt. One skill coming right up.
My turn.
Frozen.
Show me what you got.
Good luck.
Activating skill.
Seed Rain.
Seed Ray. Your move.
Owie.
Gotcha.
Activating skill.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire,
I
Aaron.
got a gun.
Commencing combat.
There.
Yeah.
Your charge attack is ready.
Take this.
Gonna get a move on or what?
Beginning combat.
Take this.
Your charge attack is ready.
Let's finish this quickly.
Good.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Did the one... There was 3 of you.
Too slow.
I was right, there were 3 of you. Why did you not...
There.
I'm not even gonna drag you into a fight. Just die. I'm shooting you in the face.
There.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Someone's fired up. Yeah, fairy dust?
It's over. Get to work.
Initiate an attack. This is your chance for a shard
Nowhere
boost.
to hide. Accept your fate.
Good.
Looks like some good
Made for a
loot.
decent enough
You
challenge.
too.
Oh, you're a great shot, you know?
I see me some nobodies.
Beginning
Yeah, a
to
lot of them though.
Take this.
Your charge attack is ready.
Also, I don't think it's lost on me the fact that I'm pretty sure all these enemies on Kincaid's side are way easier.
This is your chance for a shard activating skill.
They intentionally made it. They intentionally made this team easier. Like have this team deal with easier enemies, didn't they?
You're open. It should be safe for now.
That
These
was
enemies
nothing
are
to sneeze
way
at
easier
on.
than the
Hate
ones
to
on the
admit
other
it,
side.
but you're a lot stronger than I thought you'd be.
Yeah, and the way you divided up the teams made a lot of sense.
Naturally. Rest assured, you can count on me to have everyone's backs.
I can tell he's being sincere. I understand now why Van trusts him so much.
He might be an asshole, but he's a friendly asshole. He's your friendly neighborhood asshole.
Take this.
I like him.
Charge attack is ready. Very well done.
Oh, we got a crab.
Magic attacks are most effective. Initiate
Wow,
attack.
yeah.
Balls in your court. Give it up. It's over.
Arc Dominator.
Your move.
One skill coming right up. A chance.
You could probably just basic attack this thing to death.
Your move.
Oh, no, I'm not in the mood.
Balls in your court. Too slow. Got you.
I really do
looks like a
hope
nice
that a
chance. Raise a
English
shot
patch
of
for
the
Farewell
flames. You did
Ozamiria
wonderful,
comes out
Barry.
soon. I don't know, like, so here's what I know about Farewell Ozamiria. The game is obviously done. It's already released. It's just, it's only in Japanese right now. I just hope that the English variant comes out soon, because I want to play through that so soon, but I can't, because I can't understand Japanese. Okay, I should also mention this. I do know that people say that you can actually change the language, though it's a bit strange the method in which you can do it. It is possible to change the language of
Your charge attack is ready.
of the Japanese version to be English. The thing is, of course, that doesn't change the voice acting.
Initiating
That being
attack.
said, I feel like I'd still just want to wait for the English voice acting. It's not anything I have against the Japanese
This is
version. It's
your
just
chance for a shard boost.
when it comes to a game like this, I don't know.
Activate
I feel like I
skill.
need to be able to understand things. I don't know. I say that and I play through Zero and Azure, but I don't know. For me personally, anytime that an English option is available, I usually always go for it.
Perfect chance.
Again, it's nothing against like the Japanese variants. Sometimes they're even better. It's just I don't know. It's hard to explain. There's a carry bomb in the treasure box, but since you can't carry more, you left it behind. That's a new one. I didn't put that shit back in the box. No, I'm taking that. Even if it does mean I have to... Can I? Yes, I can.
Be safe for now.
That was quite impressive.
What did I just throw away then? What? There is a curio bomb in the treasure chest, in the treasure box. Since you can't carry anymore, you left the curio bomb behind. Go to menu. 97 curio bombs. What? While we're here. Yes, I am doing this. I do not care. Why am I doing it now? I don't know. I just... Then, you need to become God. Anyways, why is this not working? That's why. The game had told me it was 3 of each.
Get to work. Take this.
That makes more
Charge
sense.
attack is ready for use.
Take this.
Ow.
Now, let's get the first two. Battle finished. Let's hurry on ahead.
Magic attacks are
Oh
most
dear.
effective.
Be careful.
Let's finish this
That thing was mean.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Let's party!
Time to go all out.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Cypher, activate.
Activating drive.
Now's a good time to boost.
Activate.
Might want to boost here. This'll hurt.
Barry, now!
Blaze within
Oh!
your
Summon the flip! Floater! It is still very funny to me that there's an attack that just summons a planet. The attack. There's just something very funny about that to me. Why is it funny to me? I don't know, but for some reason throwing a planet at an enemy for a magic attack is a very funny attack to me.
Now's a good time to boost.
Your move.
Fun.
perfect chance. Might want to boost. One skill coming right up.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
There we go.
I just find it very humorous indeed.
Activating skill.
Would you? Okay, you're dead.
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at on, yes?
We're probably gonna have like two boss fights down here, I can imagine. One with each team. Did I heal?
I feel much better.
I did a bat flip. No flip! Oh! Alright, what are we doing with down here? There's still no sign of any people or monsters. I don't know about you, but I'm getting bored. Wait.
There's still no signs of any people or monsters.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting bored of just running, so how about you get spilling? Time to tell us about Van, buddy.
Aaron.
Yeah, I want to too.
I can only tell you about the times when we were together, though. I believe you've already heard about his time in Oracion, which just leaves our time at Artemis.
I really want to know too, but still.
Yes, please.
We want to hear all the sordid deeds between him and Claire, too.
Guys, we really shouldn't.
If you'd rather not be involved, we can run a bit ahead of you. No!
Wait!
Damn. How rude. Nope. Yeah, I thought so.
The more the merrier.
Alright then. I'm going to strangle him. Why do I get the feeling Renee's telling him about my personal life as we speak?
Well, he did say he was going to. And here we are, missing out on the fun. So come on, out with it.
Out with what?
We want to hear everything that happened with while you were at Artemis, of course. Yeah, sure.
Wait. We want to hear everything that happened while you were at Artemis, of course.
Yeah, sure feels like you were going out with Bugh's Blade while you were there. It isn't proper to pry into another's affairs, you two. Oh, but what an incredible coincidence it was that you happened to meet your friends again at Artemis,
You're just as bad as the rest of them. Oh, it's not like I'm that desperate to hide it or anything.
So, you know all about me growing up in an orphanage in Oracion. But after that, I ended up in the custody of another place. A lot happened after that, to say the least. Both good and bad. Then things changed again when I was 14, and I ended up somewhere else. That was when someone suggested I take the entrance exam for Aramis. And that was where we met again for the first time in 7 years.
Aww.
I had no idea what they'd been up to all that time. And they knew just as little about me. They're just some people you can't get away from, though, I guess.
Still, while neither of us knew exactly what happened to him, we could tell something had. We didn't try to push the matter. Instead, we rejoiced in our reunion and rekindled our old bonds.
Aww.
Much happened during our time together, including the school festival in late April and the student council president election. And through it all, we quickly went back to being as close as we were before. When I became student council president, the two of them even helped me with my work.
Aww.
Still, not everything could be the same as it was in the old days. It didn't take long for Van and Elaine to realize their attraction to one another. And during late autumn, the two of them confessed to each other and started dating. Having suspected how they felt towards one another since our childhood, the only surprise for me was that it took so long. Still, well, it made me happy to see the two of them come together. I couldn't help but feel a little lonely to see them pair off without me. Did I have feelings for her? No, not at all. I had a girlfriend of my own at the time, and all in all, I was quite satisfied with my personal life.
Still, it was like most relationships at that age. It was never gonna last. It was over and done in half a year. I think we just got carried away because we were so happy to be together again. I wasn't the only one with stuff going on either. I could tell she had trouble with her family even then. But that's how relationships are. Probably could have taken it further. It just didn't work out that way. After that, we were both focused on the school festival as second years. And by that, I mean we were busy as hell. Preparations revolved around Renee as president, Elaine as vice president, and me working behind the scenes. We filled the whole thing with surprises. The performance at the end was some real unprecedented stuff. The school principal may have been less than pleased by it all, but looking back, it was still a fun memory for me. I couldn't believe how cute Elaine was then, or how much like an older brother Renee was with the way he looked out for us. But not long after, everything came to an abrupt end. The next student council election was held in May, and Elaine became its next president. Everyone, including us, expected that Van would go on to become her vice president. But it was not meant to be.
All the letter he left to me said was, "Sorry, take care of Elaine for me," while the one he left for Elaine contained a clumsily written apology. Neither of us were told anything about the reason behind his actions.
And that's how second-year student Van Arkwright dropped out before he could graduate. That was 7 years ago now. Well, 7.5 if you want to get nitpicky about it.
Man. Why did you... No, never mind.
There were a bunch of reasons why I dropped out, but one was that I just wasn't cut out for the life to begin with. Sure, you guys already know I'm not great in groups or being a part of something. Aaron's got a bit of that in him too, so I'm really hoping he doesn't end up like me.
I don't think you need to worry about him. Still, are you sure you're really as bad with groups as you're saying?
Huh?
Why would he just drop out like that?
Sure, there's some reason, but no doubt he'd rather take it to the grave than tell us. Judging by that crap he was spewing this morning.
Oh, right.
Van is going to be just fine. Oh?
Hmm?
I believe the reason he said what he did this morning is the opposite. Because he's facing us head on. He's not trying to change the subject or gloss over how he's feeling. He's giving us a clear sign that something's wrong. We all know how he is. He's cunning but kind, and more dependable than anyone. And deep down, a little timid, too.
Aww.
That's why I'm not worried about him. He's going to be just fine.
You have been doing a fine job as the chief of Arkwright Solutions. It seems to come to you naturally, too, as does your consideration for all of us.
Aww.
Yeah. I've always been good at looking out for others. I mean, look at how understanding you've been of my situation. I don't think Elaine and Kincaid are going to be satisfied with that explanation. Or the others in the office, for that matter.
I believe the time will eventually come for you to stop running and face everyone. Not just us, but your friends, your master, the people you live with. There are so many people who care deeply for you. I count myself among them.
No.
It's honestly hard to watch you sometimes and not say anything.
No.
But at the end of the day, the responsibility falls to you before anyone else. And you need to be aware of that.
Good grief. I feel like I can hear everyone on Renee's side saying the same damn things. I'll settle this with myself eventually. If for nothing else but to make me look cool.
That sounds like a good start to me.
Hell yeah.
You do like to act cool after all.
Oh, what's the problem in that?
We would all like to do what we can to help you when that time comes.
Perhaps he's finally losing his touch.
Yeah.
Or more like it's time for him to finally pay the piper.
Damn. He's fighting a losing battle if even a schoolgirl can see through his act now.
Damn.
Feels like he's putting a pointlessly long abeyance on the inevitable while he tries to find himself to me. If I'm being real with you.
I could see the finding himself angle. Yeah, no idea what an abeyance is, though. I'm not sure it's quite that simple. Still, I believe in him. I know he'll stop averting his eyes one day. Not from us so much as from himself. And yes,
Listen to this girl.
It's that kind of straightforward honesty that has the greatest effect on him, I think. Perhaps if I'd been able to say the same to him 7 years ago.
No.
There's no use in dwelling on the past.
Kincaid. We're almost at the end of the corridor. Get ready, team. Now that we've come this far, I'm determined to make it to the end before he does. Then let's get a move on.
Right. This isn't a race, you know. Even if I admittedly do want to see everyone's faces again as soon as possible.
No. Yo!
Hey, guys.
Got here at the same time, huh?
I'm exhausted after all that running. And I'm just glad we all made it here unharmed. So am I.
I trust you didn't leave any of our targets to surpass you. Same question right back at you. Still.
All of them appear to be behaving just as strangely as the ones from before.
Yeah. We're screwed. I want my mommy. Please forgive us, boss, please. Good sir, I'm begging you.
You let their fear take control of them.
Who do they even think they're talking to? Not good.
Be careful, everyone.
Shit. It's a cryptid or... Is it a cryptid or a fiend?
What's happening? Don't let it get the best of you!
What is it? What the? What the hell? Oh. Bloodthirsty demon, Amdo Julius.
An arc devil?
Yep. A devil. Whoa! Lost language. Ah!
Van?
What is this thing?
Pull yourself together, you mischief maker!
Fine.
Got it, Renee. You pampered prince.
I mean, you
Don't
tell
you call me any part of that ever again.
Nah, same you. Same you me. Come here, buddy.
Damn it! I refuse to lose to a being so unscientific.
We will back you up to the utmost of our abilities.
Please, Arusha! Keep us safe from harm!
I hope you don't think you can take down the Great Grimcat!
Assume its strength to be equal to a high-ranking cryptid.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Here we go. Narc Devil. Amdo Julius. Weak to fire, wind, and mirage.
Displaying stats.
Don't go easy on them.
Follow you now.
Leave this lead. Follow my lead.
Cobalt curtain.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Ogbride.
Don't go easy on them.
I suggest we strike
Huge
now.
roar.
Here goes.
Keep it up. It's working.
Look this way.
Take this. Up to you, Renee.
I suggest
How's
we
that?
strike now.
Terror breath.
Mr. Salesian.
I'll take you on.
I suggest we strike now.
Going all in.
Displaying stats.
Make it count!
Don't mind me. Cobalt curtain.
Go for it.
Activate. Mr. Salesian.
This'll do the trick.
Could also alternatively be giving Van this, but
I suggest suggest we strike the
This'll do the
output
trick.
at full throttle. Activating
Activating Tacoma driver.
Lance mode, activate.
Strike.
Boost gauge limit. Dispatching shield.
Triple heavy ray.
A chance. Make it count.
I suggest we strike now.
This'll hurt.
Raging Buster.
There. Here I go.
Go for Tyrant Storm.
Activating drive.
Purgatorial Howl.
Dispatching shield.
Shit.
A chance.
Make it count.
Activating drive.
Don't mind me.
It's working. Accessing.
Homo curtain.
Initialize.
Chance. Make it count.
Keep it up. It's working.
I suggest we strike now.
Shamrock arm.
Go, Ketra!
This'll do the trick.
Energy output at full throttle. Initiating drive.
Double beat.
There.
Ugh.
Get down. There. Ketra.
Flare Squall.
Here goes. Up to you, Reset.
Don't mind me.
No. Let's go down.
I suggest we strike now.
Shield.
Read the God. Death Poke. Contrary's out.
You'll pay for that.
Look this way.
Over here. All for you. Up to you, Reset.
I need to heal up soon. Yeah.
Up and at him.
Thanks.
A chance.
Pull out all the stops. Brace yourself.
Strike!
A chance.
Pull out all the stops.
Contrary.
Thanks.
Ketra.
This'll do the trick.
Some arts work better. Proceed with caution.
Purgatorial Howl.
Now it's my turn. Don't mind me.
Good luck.
Cobalt curtain activate.
Shield up.
There.
Mr. Elysian.
Terror Breath.
I won't lose.
Pull out all the stops.
Activating drive.
Some elements
That's
look
why I can't
effective.
act.
Keep your guard up.
Initiating drive.
This'll do the trick.
Initiating drive.
Payback time. Bring it on.
Make it count.
I suggest we strike now.
There. Up to you, Reset.
Some elements look
Brace
effective.
yourself. Up to you, Reset.
Good luck.
Can't help hit both of them.
Cobalt
This team needs it more though.
Let's go down. Random light.
Innocent heal.
Thanks. Ketra.
I won't hold back. Don't mind me. Accessing. Initialize.
Health Sandwich.
I won't lose.
Funny name. Oh crap, that's Seal.
Keep it up. It's working.
There.
A chance.
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
This'll hurt.
Heavenly
Getting away.
Hunter.
Up to you, Reset.
Don't mind me.
Make it count.
Cobalt curtain activate.
Payback time.
Here's our chance.
I suggest we strike
Transmitting
now.
code. Activate.
There. I won't let this
Come
chance
on.
slip by. Energy output max. Don't mind. Activating skill.
Shoot him.
I won't lose.
Activating
Let's go,
skill.
Zeros.
That's right.
Lance mode, activate. Degama, driver.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Yeah.
Nice. Moving on up.
Get rid of this stupid thing. What the?
It's changed faces.
What's it doing? No! Oh, what the? What are those? It's calling its minions. They're horrifying looking.
I count 25 enemy spirits. No, 26. Gotta be kidding me. They must be using the fear of our original targets as a foothold to enter this world.
Great! How kindness of me. I should have sent that Alpha unit in after all. Damn right you should have. Whatever, I'll take care of this. Alright. Let's do it.
What are you doing?
Wait, you are? Done. Guess this will be my first time showing it to you directly, huh? I can't tell you how it works, but enjoy the show.
No, there will be no need for that.
Parkour! Nice! Zeros! Heck, Bearguard! Zeros!
And...
Huh?
I'll back you up.
Elaine! Thanks!
Elaine!
I thought you were gonna be back until tomorrow. You must have really rushed over everything to get back here earlier.
Yes, but I did everything that I needed to. So I'm not letting you have all the glory.
And the stubborn one, I see.
Have another person join you, Van. Everyone else, we will secure the left and right sides.
Thanks.
Come on, feels like we just had all our thunder stolen from us. We'll have to take out the others one at a time so that Van's team can focus on the largest one. Right. I'll support however I can.
I'll get them all, even the ones in the middle. Theo, Zeros, time to go all out. Come on, everybody. Support Van's group. Oh, we finally gonna have the 3 plus someone else. Oh, I feel like I have to do Anya's. This might not work in terms of balance, but screw it. Oh, we actually have to fight with all groups. Gig and Voldemavia. So we have to kill these guys as well.
Yikes! Now or never. Miss Lancer.
Slip velocity.
Help me out.
I just noticed you can't actually switch to Grimcat right now. That's actually really funny. You can't switch to Grimcat because it would give away her identity to freaking Kincaid. Despite how obvious it is. Oh, God's sakes. Officer, when do I get my turn?
Activating skill.
Ow.
Initiating skill. Initiating skill.
Hang in there. Perfect chance. Reset. Activating skill.
You'll be sorry.
Initiating skill.
Ready for this? You're toast.
Initiating skill.
Barret, help me out.
Might want to use here.
I won't hold back.
A chance for a shot. This is it.
Lightning Cruiser.
That all you've got?
Initiating skill.
Ready for this? You're toast.
Initiating skill.
Barret, help me out.
One group down.
Deploying shards. Let's rumble.
The boys.
I shall handle this.
Engaging skill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Hurry, Katra.
Gabrielle.
Some arts work better. Initiating drive.
Necromancer Blade. These things are horrifying. Thanatos Jail.
Bold of you.
Focus unleashed.
Show me what you got.
Keep your guard up.
Here I go.
Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgrade.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit crushed.
All right. Oh, this feels so right as a team. Take the Grendel.
You can't best me. Try some of this. Engaging skill.
Silvery Cross.
Chins! This'll hurt.
Want to get maxed out for the Grendel.
Up to you, Renee.
Oh, you know what? Screw it.
Keep it up. It's working.
I owe you one.
A chance.
You can't just expect me to not want to do this.
Going all in. Payback time. That's far enough. Up to you, Renee. Keep it up.
Arch Dominator.
Now, Elaine. Don't go easy on that.
Damn thing's trying to prevent me from getting my turn with Van.
Activated skill. A chance. You can do this. Activating drive.
My move now.
You're fucked now.
Time for
Activating Grendel.
Keep your guard up.
You know the rules.
Your move.
Blaster! Roar!
Got you. You're die! Thanks.
Purgatorial Howl.
My turn.
Activating skill.
Keep it up. It's over. Now, Elaine.
Thanks.
Anya. Here, Elaine.
Regulus Caliber.
Your move.
Blaster! Roar! Fist!
I won't stop here.
Good riddance. Thanks for your assist, Elaine. And that felt so good to use Elaine, Van, and Kincaid in a team. I'd say more than that, stop us.
I can't sense their presence any longer. The space around us seems to have stabilized now, too. They're all unconscious by the looks of it. Do you think those creatures really appeared as a result of their fear?
Indeed. They must have been underlings of the 77 devils as described in the Testaments. This isn't the first time in recent years that such beings have emerged.
Indeed. The last time was during the war, I believe.
Yeah, pretty sure some showed up because of the Great Twilight.
That they did. Several even appeared in the Republic. But how does something so significant end up down here?
I think we've got the glowy device in Anya's pocket to thank for that.
It's probably got to do something with the Genesis.
You really think these guys feeling cornered was the cause?
Nah, that alone wouldn't do anything. But something could be feeding off of that. And that would be a Genesis. It could be that a Genesis is feeding off their fear to create devils, or allow devils to enter this plane.
It's hard to say for sure. However, it is said that devils are drawn to the negative emotions of humans. Thankfully, that was the last of their ominous presence here. I can no longer sense them. Well done.
Phew, what a relief. I never expected to find myself up against supernatural beings down here. We owe our victory to everyone fighting so valiantly. No.
Feeling jealous?
A little, yes. Still, I'm glad it could happen. Feels like it's been 7 years in the making.
I suppose so.
I'm hoping everyone was too distracted from the fight to notice me transform.
Damn. We come down here after sensing some evil shit in the air, and what do we find?
Celeste and Leon. Oh wow, a lot of people.
You're those church knights.
And it isn't our favorite couple of crackpots.
Looking for a fight, punk? Wait, was an Archdevil here?
Yeah, we took care of it.
I have to wonder if we were even needed, with our master already being here.
Not at all. You came at the perfect time.
Nice going, Elaine.
Looks like you didn't arrive a minute too soon.
We could hear the fighting while we were on our way here. But you and your old friends work together like a dream, huh?
Yeah?
A nice enough dream, I suppose. Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
You're just imagining it.
Yeah, I love these two. I love Jin and Fee. They are such trolls, both of them. They are such a they make the best of friends, I feel, Fee and Jin. The 3-letter name people are the scariest. They are the ultimate trolls in the series. If anyone has wait, who in our team has 3 letters for their name? Does anyone in our team have 3 letters for their name? Not Fairy. No. Oh, God's man!
Reporting in, sir. Are those the rest of their members?
Correct. Take them into custody. You should be the last of them.
Yes, sir.
Again, I feel like there was a Genesis down here, but we didn't see anything. Feels to me like we were never even needed here.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true. We were able to lure out the bulk of Amaz's remaining forces after all. Yeah, finally, we can take a break.
I'm just glad we were able to smack some sense in those idiots when they went crazier than a palm sprouting tits.
There are better ways of putting it. Still, I'm pooped. Same here. As soon as I realized I was over, my stomach started rumbling like crazy. I know it won't make up for everything you've done, especially in Oracion, so we can leave that for some other time. But how about we all head to the bistro below your work for a little celebration?
Hell yeah!
Huh?
That sounds like a plan to me. I've had my eye on that place for a while. Heard even the former president's a fan.
Hold on, you two.
Even our division chief speaks highly of it. I can't say I'm not curious myself.
The place where you're staying, Master. I'm curious too.
Won't we be troubling them by charging in unannounced in such large numbers? It's not an inn. It would be best if we asked them first, but the owner is a generous man. He may well accommodate us.
Wait, even you're on board with this?
It's not often we have the chance to go somewhere together, you know. I think it'd be nice to invite Bramati too. And maybe some of my classmates if that's alright. Oh, can we meet Shar and Shahina too then? And Inspector Swati. Works for me. Maybe I'll give Nina and Gotti a call so they can join in on the fun.
And I'll give Essie and Supervisor Geskar a call too. Now, I can see Ash and the others pitching a fit if they find out they were invited, so I better let them in on this.
Then I'll reach out to Montmartre post-haste.
Am I not allowed to make plans? You have to encourage them. This is gonna be total chaos. My only reason, and is the one I stated. And you're coming too, of course. Does that work for you too, Elaine?
I suppose so. Just thinking about it takes me back to our school festival after party.
There is no way this isn't gonna be way worse. Help me. Help me. Help. November 30th, 4:55 p.m. It's a party at Montmartre. By many of the friends and acquaintances join them, amounting to more than a modest amount. Yippee! Yup! Join the fun! More people! Yippee! Get in here! Bro, Montmartre's gonna be making a killing. Yo! Even freaking Maxim's here. Bro, Montmartre's getting extra pay today. There are so many people. Aaron. Hi, Ashen. The Ma's reign of terror at an end, they were able to let go and truly enjoy the moment. Even so, Risha! I'm so happy to see Risha! Risha! She looks so good in this engine. In this game's engine in her casual outfit. Despite most attendees rarely or never crossing paths, they open up to each other in record time. Even celebrities like Judith, Nina, and the Crown Prince fit right in with the evening of merriment and delicious food. Oh god. No. No, Nate, you idiot. You have a girlfriend already. Maxim, you have a wife! For God's sakes. Oh god, Bramati. I feel like Bramati is the scariest person here. I feel like Bramati could kill people. Oh no. There was someone who stepped over the line and ended up paying the price, but they only got what they deserved. What did those... Oh no, what happened to those three? Why y'all staring at me like that? No. This is so sweet. No.
I can't believe even Sal ended up coming. This shit ended up being a crazier mess than I was counting on.
It is quite the mishmash of people. I never pictured Ren, the Gralsritter, and the Crown Prince to ever be in the same room.
Add Hayway to that.
If you tried to tell someone who wasn't here about this guest list, they'd think you were making it up.
No shit.
Especially so with unscrupulous celebrities like Risha Mao and Judith Lanster being here. Since we do owe them, however, I see no reason to drive them out.
Exactly.
I got no comment on either of them. Though Miss Vice President here might not be as up for letting some things slide.
Just how far stuck in the past are you? If nothing else, dealing with the Twilight forced me to be a little more flexible with whom I work.
Really?
And I certainly doubt you could have triumphed in Oracion without the help of people from all sides of the moral spectrum.
Well, listen.
Sure doubt it.
Realizing that you can't always keep it clean is a sign that you have truly matured. I'd wondered if the two of you would ever grow up. But at last, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Thank you, Kincaid.
Don't lump me in with him.
Oh, maybe you two haven't changed in the slightest. You're both exactly like you were in high school. I goes tell for you then. You're still the same slave driver you've always been. Paid off, though, from student council president to counseling the president.
To be sure, you've never been shy about your lofty ambitions. What's the plan then? Building a foothold in the CID, shooting through police bureaucracy, then finally landing in politics?
I won't deny it. Skill and knowledge only have meaning when you use them, and I intend to use mine. Of course, there are plenty of roads I could take to get into politics besides that one. Here comes his boundless confidence. Not like he ain't got no good reason for it, though, but,
I bet your chief must have a hard time working out what to do with you.
Well, she's a smart woman. I don't doubt she sees right through me. You've found yourself a fine base of operations, haven't you? It's almost a shame that the actual work you do from here is as shady as it comes.
It really is a nice place. Even your landlords are sweethearts. I'm sure them being around has helped you achieve a balanced diet too, even if it probably still contains far too much sugar.
Who are you, my mother? And if you think the work we're doing here is shady, maybe stop piling more on us. How are things with your dad, by the way? I've heard that he's at least cooperating with questioning.
Yes, I've started seeing glimpses of the man he once was. I did plan to stay in Oracion until a guilty verdict on his charges was reached. But my mother sent me away, saying she was sure I had something more important to do.
I see. Simone always was a strong woman, and it appears that she still is. Well, even if there's more to come, you must be feeling some relief that you finally settled matters with him.
I do. Half the reason I wanted to become a bracer was to clear my doubts about Father. I hate how those doubts turned out to be justified, but even still, he'll always be family to me. And though it led to me being the one to charge him, I don't regret the path I chose. Now I can dedicate my days to mulling over what being a bracer really means to me. It's time for me to consider my personal goals, to find how I can wield my sword for my sake. It's like I can finally see things for what they truly are for the first time.
Maybe you should try aiming for that unofficial S rank then. You know you got the determination to work for it.
I don't know about that, or why you know about that rank for that matter. But now that I have a clearer head, I feel like even A rank is too high for me as I am.
Hang on, you're surprised that Van knows about S rank? How would he not? First of all, I feel like S rank's not even like a uncommon thing among even just the general populace, but even if it was, you do remember a person he's acquainted with, right? Ren? Whose father is an S rank bracer? Or was? My point being.
Now, since the higher-ups rejected not only my resignation but my request for a rank decrease, I'll just have to make peace with that.
Even asked for a demotion, huh? Damn, you really gotta learn to loosen up. Oh yeah, you said that your dad was half the reason you became a bracer, right? What was the other half? What? Ah! Like, did something happen at school between me dropping out of graduation?
You could say that, I suppose. But it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Not the slightest.
Got it. What's their deal? Did I screw up or something? You do nothing but screw up with Elaine.
Thanks for, like... I know, but you could at least put it nicer, Kincaid.
Me and my big mouth.
Stop whispering over me, honestly, boys. You know, I heard how the two of you had a whale of a time at your own little gathering and following the school festival's after party. How disgraceful.
Look, just because Renee brought his older girlfriend along doesn't mean we were looking to get into trouble. We just wanted to drink some stuff off our square of a vice pres would have had our heads over. We didn't have a choice but to leave you out. Though we certainly saw some stunning clientele at that place my ex picked out, didn't we? Don't tell her that.
I knew it! I knew it! You supported me during the student council elections, but you were getting up to such debauchery behind the scenes. Then out of nowhere, you just leave that letter and... I'm sorry. Bringing that up again is hitting it below the belt, isn't it?
The news playbook. Besides, I'm the one who's in the wrong here. You don't need to apologize.
Van.
If I'm allowed to stay on this subject, then please at least answer one question for me. Not why you left us behind. Why you wouldn't let us help you. I know we were at that age where we weren't quite adults, but we weren't children either. Maybe we couldn't have helped much even if we tried. But it's been 7 years, and all of us are grown now. And we're not the only ones who want to help you. All of your part-timers do too, along with so many others.
Aww.
Is there nothing we can do? Can you still not rely on us?
Sorry.
Van.
Elaine.
I know what you're going to say. I'm sorry, Van. I overstepped my boundaries there.
Like I said, I'm the one who's in the wrong. So you know, you're right to be mad at me. And honestly, it makes me kind of happy that you are. Thanks.
You are so uncool.
Yeah, no arguments here.
Yeah.
It goes beyond uncool. It's almost painful to watch
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
You try your best to come across as apathetic about everything. But it's obvious as can be that you're faking it.
Thanks, Kincaid.
I agree. We bracers might get labeled something as embarrassing as allies of justice, but you're the one acting more like a kid's idea of cool.
I may be cringe, but I am free.
Someone who's so soft that he can't bear to turn his back on anyone in need.
Hit the nail on the head. You're softer than half the candy you eat, and aren't even aware of it.
Piss off, Kincaid.
You guys can stop dunking on me anytime now.
Thanks, assholes.
Putting aside your uncool demeanor, then you could probably stand to be a little more like the adult you are in front of your employees.
Why are they all watching?
For God's sakes, Barry.
Damn.
Everybody.
Runs over already?
Aaron!
We didn't mean
Anya.
to butt in. We just wanted to tell you that it was about time for the party to break up.
I like that the ones that were closest to his door and listening as closely as they could were Aaron, Fairy, and Anya's. Thanks, you three. Fuck you too.
That doesn't really track with how hard you were trying not to be noticed.
Thanks, you three.
How long have you guys been there?
Pardon us. We arrived roughly around when you said thanks.
You are so hopeless. You can sniff out just about anything, but you couldn't catch a whiff of us right around the corner.
I hate all of you.
Elaine!
Oh god.
We're heading back to the branch now. What are you gonna do?
We won't stop you if you were planning a little one-on-one time with your friend there.
Thanks, Fee.
Of course I'm not. I'll, come down and join you.
I'm planning to return to the office as well. Will you be accompanying me, Kincaid?
If I may, I will be right there.
Aw, that
were so many cute girls here, I felt like I was clicking with two.
You have a girlfriend, detective.
I can stay longer, right, sir?
No.
Are you out of your mind? You have reports to write.
I feel you, young man. I feel you so much it hurts.
And stop trying to scope out talent.
Honestly, I'm of the same mind.
You too.
But it isn't right to deny the regulars of their bistro any longer.
Thanks for inviting me, Van. I had a lot of fun here, too.
Risha.
I am so very honored that you extended an invitation to my humble self as well.
We didn't. Why did you even come?
My bad. I just wanted the hot dancer, but he ended up tagging
Aaron,
along.
this is all your fault.
So it was your fault.
Aaron, I'm gonna strangle you. Wrap your hands around his throat. Strangle him. Oh, hey. We just cut back to Aaron and Van's in the process of actually choking him out. These parts in the Trails games always scare me the most because this is always the calm before the storm of what the finale actually ends up being. They hit you with such the nicest things possible, and then the absolute most mortifying things happen afterwards.
I still can't believe it. You really went to Aramis then?
Yeah, though I dropped out.
That stage performance you did when you were a student was bonkers. Albert was almost starry-eyed when he was watching it. He started going on about how we had to do something at least as good.
I was not, and I did not.
Well, may it serve as inspiration while we start ironing out what we want to do for our own festival.
Van is basically being like the Toa for in terms of like giving the idea of the festival. Like how Toa gave Reen the idea of what to do for their festival, Van's giving Anya's, Ren, Albert, and Odette an idea of what to do for their festival.
Goodbye for now, Van. Thank you for inviting us.
See
There
ya.
were so many interesting folks. I had a blast chatting them up.
Glad to hear it. What about you? Had fun?
Well, the food was pretty stellar, and it was exciting to meet so many different kinds of people. Whatever. Thank you for inviting me, sir.
Yay!
Aw, sir. Look at him being so sweet.
Yippee!
Sweet now, but will he go back to sour later?
Probably.
You don't need to analyze me.
It's fun though.
You good?
Oh, it's nothing.
What's wrong?
The train arriving on platform 2 will be traveling through the Aubert district to...
There's our train. You gotta go, Agnes.
Right. Don't worry. It really is nothing. It's been a challenging day, so I hope you got a lot of rest.
Same to you. Night all. I hope that's nothing to be worrying about. It's only 8 and I'm already feeling beat. It's just my imagination, right? We dealt with all of Ma's leftovers. My nose ain't picking up anything out of the ordinary either. But... what was it saying? It was a lost language. Albert? Hmm? I think that's a bug.
I doubt I'll sniff out anything more tonight.
I will say that's kind of funny. That's a bug, definitely. It should not be saying Albert said that, because I don't think Albert said... Yeah, I don't think he said that. Still though, what did that creature say?
Better to focus on clearing out the 4 SPGs I've got piled up over the next couple days. I should make the rounds and see what else I can wrap up. I'm sure there's something.
Again, this moment in all the Trails games is usually the calm before the storm. There are 2 optional events we can apparently see.
How is it this late?
Well, actually, we'll do things in order that the guide says. First off, we have our... let's see... so we have 4 hangout events we can choose from. Stargazing Night with Katre, Rumors of a fake Grimcat with Judith. As Masters head out with Bearguard. And round 2 with Renee I'll probably not hang out with Judith because I've already maxed out Judith, so... Oh, who am I getting? I'll also just go hang out at the thing. I mean, I'm not hanging out with Judith. That's not what I meant. What I meant is I'm going up here. Can I also just see? No. Judith.
Yes, Mom, I get it. I promise I'll be back in time for New Year's. I'll go ahead and talk to Grammy. What? You already told her? Why wouldn't I? You already went off gallivanting over to Horatio without even telling us. And not to mention that what the tabloid's been saying about you. Do you have the slice of how worried we've been over you? I can explain. Just make sure you get all of your affairs in order and tie yourself up before you come here. Understand? By the by, if there's a special someone you're just getting serious with, you can totally bring them over with you if you want. Your mom won't mind. Mom, give me a break. You're asking the impossible.
Sounds like an important family call. I won't butt in. From some of it, she's talking to her mom. As far as I know, she was a theater actress and the second Grimcat. Tough nut to crack. Her grandma's probably worse, though. She was a chanson singer and the first Grimcat. Won't want to mess with her.
You realize I have better things to do with my life, right? Like, I don't know. Oh, my career as the biggest movie act... Excuse me, what do you mean look for someone at work? You're not seriously expecting me to do that.
Her mom is potentially... I see that, interesting... We'll just say interesting characters run the family. We'll just say that.
How is it this late?
Yeah. There's another event if we head over to the Sadon district.
Off we go.
And we head over to the kebab stall. Question, where's the kebab stall? I thought this was soba. Hey!
Wanna eat something?
Good work out there, Elaine. You too, Fee. I don't even know how to begin thanking you. Actually, are you two okay coming along? I know you only just got done with all that. I was mostly talking. I'm good to go a little longer. You really held your own, Regina. I'm impressed. I heard you helped keep Edith safe while I was away. Even you-know-who had some good things to say. I'm sure he was just being nice. I really do depend on him too much. On the top of you-know-who, was he helpful out at the old capital? He didn't do anything reckless out there, right? Like get himself into trouble? Please tell me he didn't get in your way. I wonder. Is that concern I hear? No, I don't want a coworker to making us all look bad. I hope he's doing okay for his sake. I know he's been worried about looking good lately since he's got that promotion lined up. I'm just worried he's acting riskier because of it, especially with what happened to Ewan. True, bracer ranks are more than just skill. There's a fair bit of luck in the equation too. But Alvis will be fine, rest assured. Yeah, he looked real shaken when he heard about that one guy. But he turned right around and backed us up in the whole way, along with Lahad and Jialing. Seemed like proof enough to me that he knows how to focus and prioritize. I see. Well, good. He better be able to clear his head like that if he wants to get to that B rank. There it is. Now she's speaking her mind. You know, you're not far off yourself. Why not join him on the job now and then? Well, maybe. I'll give it some thought.
No. Huh. Looks like Elaine and the art bracers having an after party. Thought they all split up after they got back. Not a group I want to stick my nose in, but they might take it the wrong way if I pretend I don't see them.
Howdy. Aren't you... Oh, Van. Doing the rounds as usual. We didn't have any requests to handle, so we decided to enjoy ourselves a bit. Thanks for keeping an eye out. We didn't see anything out of the ordinary on our end.
That's nothing. Just wrapping up some of my errands of my own. You ladies take it easy here. Don't go overboard with the hard stuff.
Well, if I do end up too sloshed to walk myself home, maybe I can call on a certain someone to escort me. You'll take any for SVG, right? Phew. He's too already sauce. Looks like you got a rough night coming up, Alvis. Please, I'm joking. I would never do something so demeaning. I imagine you're pretty exhausted yourself between today's incident and the mess in the old capital. We got a brief bit of calm before the storm, so make sure you rest up tonight.
Yep, back at ya. That's cute. Next up, we need to go see our usual movie.
Taking off now.
So let me check the movies that we have options for. So Wolves Requiem, we've already seen. We've already seen Golden Blood's director cut, meaning there's only one movie for us to watch. That we haven't seen yet, I should say.
Hello.
For right now. Climber Story. We have not seen Climber Story. Alright, who's gonna be watching Climber Story in the back? It's... Oh, hey! Marielle. This documentary is a dramatization of a memoir left behind by a mountain climber. The brutal intensity of mountaineering is laid bare against the ethereal beauty of Calvert's most famous peaks and valleys. The most impressive of which is the Tian Shan Mountains in the eastern region of the Republic. Nicholas, the author of the memoir, serves as a narrator as the team ascends the mountain using a route that was believed to be unscalable.
This isn't the first time I've gazed at the gaunt face of death. It awaits us all at the bottom of the abyss, yearning for our fall when a boulder bars our way. I've never seen a mountain rob the hope of the climbers challenging it. That is, not before today. It's been 10 days since we started our ascent, yet the summit is not even in sight. When you scale a mountain, death scales right behind you. Elman, Massif, and Gessner were among the greatest mountaineers in all the world. Yet even they were claimed by death while on the climb to the top. Man is utterly powerless before the mountain. The frailty of humanity is unmasked in the face of nature's raw majesty. So then, why does man climb the mountain? And to that I say, I do not know. All I know is that the vast world beyond the summit has seized hold of my soul, and it will never let go.
All right.
Dan, is that you?
Ariel. Oh, look at this. You come here all by yourself.
Maybe. I was thinking it might be nice to maybe catch something, and then before I knew it, I found myself here. Did you come here to watch this movie too?
I guess you could say that. You were smart to pick a documentary. One of the better genres to enjoy by yourself, in my opinion.
I know what you mean. Before I knew it, I was completely sucked into what was going on. Except, at one point, I suddenly saw Dingo in my mind. But he didn't look like he was sad or in pain or anything. He was smiling. Softly. He looked like he was in such peace. It made me so happy to see that. Really happy, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry. I must sound crazy right now, talking like that.
Nah, not at all. Hearing that from you also brings me a little comfort. Thanks, Marielle. No. That was cute. Climber Story. Alright, with that, we can go ahead and do our hangout. So let's do... Again, probably not... We'll do Stargazing, and we'll do Renee, because I would do Bearguard, but the thing is, he's currently... Even if we hang out with Bearguard, it won't max him out, so let's just start by doing the ones that'll obviously max out. Katre and Renee. Katre. Looks like he's going to spend the night doing some stargazing on the roof. Maybe I'll join him? Hey, you're working late?
Oh, hi Van. Care for some stargazing tonight?
Sure, why not? Heard you were up here, so I thought I'd come and watch with you. Especially because I didn't get the chance back in Basel, since we were so busy.
You could have just said something. No offense, but adults have such a strange habit of keeping those things themselves sometimes. Anyway, your timing's perfect. I just finished setting up the telescope.
That's the one you keep in your broom, right? Looks pretty old. Had for a while?
Yeah, I used it all the time when I was at the professor's house. It doesn't hold a candle to the one in the observatory in terms of how much you can see, of course. But it's good enough for some casual stargazing, which is why I still have it. Want to check it out?
Sure. You'll have to teach me how to use it, though. Never used one of these guys.
That's fine. I'll demonstrate for you. Stand right next to me. Just have to bring it into focus, and there. I lined it up with the first star in the great
a sheer triangle. Have a look.
Awesome. Let's check out that bad boy.
Oh, his face is really close.
Man, that's neat. You can barely see it with the naked eye. Still looks a little blurry to me, though. Should I try twisting the dial like you did? Gotcha?
That's okay. You just keep looking. I'll turn the dial for you. How is it now? Can you see it any better?
Now we're in business. You can see so much detail, so much more detail like this. All I could see before was it just twinkling away in the night sky. It didn't make it sound like this telescope was anything special, but even I can see the star wobbling kind of like a desert tea haze.
You typically only observe that in a constellation star specifically. Stars that don't form part of the constellation don't have that. Their shimmer is less pronounced, and they move more irregularly. And also... No. Cute.
I'll admit, I haven't really ever given much thought to this sort of thing until now. The stars are pretty cool to look at, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. If you're interested in learning more about astronomy, I've got some books I'd be happy to lend you. There's one that Graham wrote a long time ago that I definitely
Oh, slow down, Spore. How about I get the recommended read some other time? I see the glimmer in those eyes. If we start right now, we're not gonna be done till we can't even see the stars anymore.
Okay, next time.
But I can see you're real passionate about stargazing. When'd you start?
It's all thanks to Gran. She's the one that introduced me to engineering and academia in the first place. She taught me that an engineer's priority is the betterment of lives, and that we uncover the true ways of the world only through academia. And I've always believed in that. I always believed that I wanted to devote myself to them wholeheartedly, just like Gran has. With any luck, I hoped I could even come to terms with myself and truly understand the meaning of my own existence. But I haven't felt strongly recently. Seeing engineering be used to bring harm to other people is disheartening, to say the least.
You mean those nuclear weapons? Or are you talking about the Genesis?
Both. The invention of something as terrible as a nuclear weapon has called those beliefs into question in the first place. The Genesis? I can't help it. They bother me. They're prototype orbits, but they've gone from tools of observation to tools of destruction. It makes me wonder, what sort of world was it that Professor Epstein wanted to learn about? I got this telescope from Gran a long time ago, but I never forgot what she told me when she gave it to me. Astronomy is the foundation of all learning. Use this as your foundation, and start thinking and reflecting on such matters for yourself.
I think I get it. Astronomy is about examining Aidios' miracles through a scientific lens, the ultimate goal being to learn more about our world.
Man, can I ask how you felt tonight? Looking up at the stars through my telescope, what did you think of?
If I had to put into words, then the sheer size of what's out there. It's so hard to wrap your head around, you can't describe it as anything short of a miracle. It just puts things into perspective. You can't help but feel tiny, looking up at the night sky. Like small change in the grand scale of things. Oh, sorry if it was too cliche for you or whatever. That's just how I felt. Okay, you can stop laughing now.
I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of you. You're just the only person I know who'd word it like that. I've always looked at the world through a researcher's eyes, all while trying my best to follow in Gran's footsteps. Sometimes I worry if those ideals are holding me captive, if I'm missing the forest for the trees, or the galaxy for the stars in this case. You know much more about the world than I do, Van. Not just the superficial stuff. I want to know what someone like you saw in those same stars. Hearing you say that was a relief. What you and I see isn't so dissimilar. And as someone like you sees that too, then I'm not as lost as I thought I was. I can still try to follow in Gran's path. I haven't lost sight of it yet. What you said helped reassure me of that.
That's a lot to take away from my dumbass, but sure. Though, whether you and I see things the same way or not, if you love and cherish what you see, even after everything you studied, then that's your world, Quatre. And no one can take that away from you.
You know, Van, I think you're right. I'm only who I am today thanks to Gran and everyone else in my life. With everyone's help, we can make sure technology is used to finally grasp the truths in the world all around us. That is the world I live in, and I am one to continue living in. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It sounds to me like you got nothing to worry about. You're exactly right where you should be.
Padre Van, there you two boys are.
You must be awfully close if you're spending time alone looking at the stars together.
It's not like that, really.
Sorry for hogging him all night.
You definitely did, you little thief, you. What have you two been talking about,
Stuff. Nothing much, really. Just small talk. Nothing that would interest you, Essie.
Detecting rise in body temperature. Are you okay, Katra?
I'm fine, I swear.
Thank you, Theo.
An engineer out of his shell. SCLM support effect plus 5%. Useless points.
Hey, did you see?
Whoa, everything is zooming into a focus.
What's next?
Round 2 with Renee. Renee invited me out for a second round of drinking. Man, hanging out with him really brings me back to our school days. If I've got some time, maybe I'll swing by.
Alright, Renee.
Hello.
Huh, you going solo?
What, were you expecting a swarm of VIPs like with the after party?
No, obviously. I just didn't know if Elaine set something up again and or what.
Drink.
On the topic, she suggested the venue, right?
She did, yes. This place was her recommendation too.
Huh.
What? She knows her way around town. There's nothing odd about that.
I know, that's not what I mean. Just, she's still upset, isn't she?
Of course she is, after all these years.
Man, you've always been like this. You never miss a beat when it comes to anything.
I try. It's not easy keeping everything in balance, but the reward is well worth it. That said, it's not exactly a good look for me to attend a social function sans a partner.
Well, I'm sure that all fits into your master plan somehow. You gotta scheme your way into the top of this world, and a certain four-eyed demon knows that all too well.
Oh, I'm far from done. The road ahead is longer than the road behind. Especially when I consider what or who lies at the end of that road.
Damn, you got me shaking my boots with that grin of yours. You almost look like some kind of movie villain there.
Please, I'm not that conniving. I'm just shrewd. She's a good person, truly. I mean, I should know.
Would you? You're always buried in books and poring over current events. Elaine and I were nowhere near as boring. Unlike a certain Four Eyes, you never find us filing paperwork on our lunch breaks.
No, you two are busy tripping over yourselves and averting your gazes. Your little will they, won't they routine was top entertainment, you know. Every student, every teacher, we all ate it up.
No shit? First I've ever heard of that.
Really? You two were the single most popular couple in the entire school? I even lent you a hand from time to time. Elaine had plenty of suitors, but I kept them well clear of her.
You're telling me I had a wingman the entire damn time?
That reminds me. We never did make good on our old promise, did we?
What Oh, right, that.
The basketball club, back when a certain super sub would come trundling in to fill gaps on the team. We were in plenty of matches together, but we never did get the chance to face off against each other one-on-one.
So I told you we could square off in that intramural tournament before we graduated. Now I remember. Yeah, kinda broke that, didn't I?
You can't bellyache your way out of this one like some old daughter. We will have our match.
Back at ya. All that desk work wreck your eyes.
I believe I showed you this afternoon how athletic I still am. Let's finish this.
As memories of their high school days came rushing back, their friendly rivalry started to get a little unfriendly. Their Knowles bar match drew a crowd of ballers and neighbors from all around, marveling at what they saw.
Seconds wound down, the buzzer at the ready. Shit.
Yo, you hit that from the parking lot! The nerd beat him. I can't believe it! Man, that blue-haired dude could really ball too. Shit, nothing I could do. Wait, when the whole neighborhood get here? I might have gotten a little too into that one. Shit, man. Damn, man, I thought I had a chance there, but you had me locked down at the end.
I do still practice on my days off. All that desk work will wreck my eyes after all. You held up pretty well yourself. Perhaps there's something to be said for the jack of all trades.
Jack of all trade, master of none's better than a master of one. Been a while since anybody called me that. Takes me back to when I just joined whatever club I could for spare cash. You know, that ain't too far from the work I do now. Maybe that's how it started for me.
A line of work suits you well, I'd say. In a way, I think school helped us all find our paths to walk. Elaine the Bracer, Van the Spriggan, and me.
Not to sound like a broken record, but you really want to stick your nose in that business, huh? You're staring Gehenna in the face, Renee. You know that? You don't want to make Elaine even more worried than she already is.
I'm well aware, trust me. And you could stand to take that advice too. You've got something self-destructive written on your face. I'm glad we got to see each other one last time. Good note to wrap things up on. Well, am I wrong?
No,
I know well what lies ahead, and I know that it won't be pleasant. But I'll make sure not to get too detached from my bonds. I will always cherish our friendship. Don't you forget your dreams either, or why so many people gathered at that bistro to pay you back. You're special in your own right.
The young master, you're handing out speeches like candy. But fine, if it helps you sleep at night, I'll watch myself.
And I'll try not to bore you with my lectures going forward. I think I could use another round or two. Care to join me?
Now you're speaking my language.
Seems you've grown a little. Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
The all-seeing childhood friend, Kincaid's defense +5 and Van's defense +5.
Yippee!
Hey, did you see?
Alright, with that, we have a bulletin board job in Old Town.
Taking off now.
This job seems pretty easy. In fact, it just has going to different spots. And there's no alignment or SP condition, extra SP conditions.
How is it this late?
So let's just go pick it. Sorry, I was just confused for a second.
All right.
Dear Spriggan, there's something I would like to tell you, Spriggan. Please decode this and arrive at the truth. I shall be waiting. Anonymity requested. Well, this is weird.
How's this?
Dear Spriggan.
Doesn't look suspicious, at least. Alright, my interest is piqued. I guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into.
First task, go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steed descends. Is this freaking what's-his-face again, doing a game?
Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up.
This is the dude playing his, like, reality game that we've done in both Basel and in Edith Before as well. Go to Bradley's garage.
Go to the stable along the river on which the injured iron steeds descend. That's gotta be the buy shop, yeah? Oh, I'm here. Now what? Hey, Jennifer, Dan's here.
There you are. Good on you for solving that riddle.
Put up the request then.
Oh, nope, not me. Just heard through the grapevine what was going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't gonna pitch in.
Pitch into why? Be straight with me here.
You can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, right? I assume your car's gonna be in its usual garage. Mind if I go get it?
That came out of nowhere. You also have the key already since this is where I bring my car to get serviced. What are you up to, though?
Nothing bad. Surprise. You're getting a nice free car wash on your dear truck. Uncle here is gonna give it his best shot too, so we'll get her nice and shiny.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for the offer. A little out of nowhere, though. I'd definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff.
Hey, absolutely not. It's fine. Don't let a gift car wash in the water. But seriously, we don't need your money.
That's a splendid job right there of not looking suspicious, you know. Look, Van, don't play hard to get here. You won't owe us a thing. Client's already paying full. Or just shut up and get your car washed. Client? Who the hell puts up an order like this? But fine, since you insist, I'll leave you to it.
Hurry, let me go get her. Uncle, better get your butt in gear while I'm away for the best car wash ever.
I gotta.
Okie dokie, your baby's here. Need a task. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the outside and a nice and thorough vacuuming on the inside. And don't you worry about all the small details. Uncle's gonna handle the real delicate parts.
Excuse you. Thanks for getting it the works. Might not need to polish her myself in a while with all that.
You won't regret it. Always nice to work on a car as nice as yours.
Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Here, get going to the next place while we clean your car. Next. Wait, there's more.
On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. Reach him to accomplish this task.
No riddle. And this one ain't any easier than the last one. I'm sure you have questions and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Fine, guess I'll head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two.
Have a good one.
Alright. I don't get it. What's the point in getting my car washed? What's this client of theirs up to? With Juniper and Bradley in on this, it can't be that bad, right? No point in worrying now. If I want an answer, I'm probably gonna have to go find one myself.
Next up, Station Street.
In the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. That's gotta be the department store, yeah? What am I supposed to do here?
Might you happen to be Mr. Van Alkrein, sir?
Huh? Yeah, that's me.
I see. Him. Congratulations, sir. You are precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honor of this moment.
Sure.
It's an all-expense-paid invitation to a bathing facility in Trion Tower. Massage included, too, so I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness.
Wait, what? Since when was it that a thing to give out the stuff this fancy for wandering in at the right time?
Is it not to your liking, sir?
No, it ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me.
Then please, accept it with our blessing. Allow me to give you this, too.
Another riddle, huh?
Last task. Reach the place in the business district where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. I'll wait you there.
This is the last one, huh?
Well, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening.
That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I've got now. What's my client aim here? Swim me in their debt? Get me to let my guard down? Man, I still got no clue, but guess I might as well see this through to the end.
Alright, this is a bit curious. Next up, Maserati Hotel.
Where 3 pillars stand, you can hear the rushing water. Well, that's my best guess. The hotel has just 3 pillars on the logo. Wonder what they got in store this time.
Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. We've been expecting you.
Oh, hey, Rumsfeld. You've been waiting for me. Guess that means you got tied up in this thing, too.
Indeed, I did. But first, why not sit down and relax? Surely all this adventuring has made you rather tired. Feel free to unwind while we prepare the grand finale.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Guess there's no point getting all worked up about it.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Arkwright. And there are 3 cheers for your efforts.
Wait, what? What the hell is this?
It's our reward for your tireless work, Mr. Arkwright. Bon appetit.
Seriously, though. Did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? There's this mountain of sweets and it's all mine.
Oh, it's so wonderful to see you delighted. It's the least we could have done, truly.
Okay, hold the phone for a sec. Without even getting into how the hell I'm gonna eat all this without getting a billion curum. What's the catch here? Not saying I don't trust you, but I kinda don't trust you. It's too good to be true, too nice. The hell are you getting at?
Nothing, Mr. Arkwright. Don't be so presumptuous.
Wait, you?
It's...
Oh, what the? You dragged the whole damn city in here for this.
Oh god, it's all the people I've helped out. What the heck? I think it's all the people... I think it literally is everyone we've... Like, so many people we've helped out.
Oh, and plus your look on your face is just too cute. Well worth the effort of gathering everyone here. Are pieces coming together now? Why all these friends and acquaintances of yours are here?
No. I mean, I already got your money, so you really don't need to pay me back for anything.
But we do.
We all wanted to get together to show our appreciation to you, the hardworking Spriggan who's helped us all through this wild year. I mean, that's literally just my job. I don't get it. You're my clients, and I'm your Spriggan. That's all there is to it, really.
Oh, read the room, you doofus. This is a more personal way of thanking you.
All things transcend mirror, my boy. This we felt was the best way to show our gratitude.
We owe it to mostly to Brasilia, though. She did all the heavy lifting.
We thought this might make you happy, and made us happy to give back to you. We didn't bungle it, did we?
You people are impossible. But, thanks. What a day.
Oh, he likes it. I'm happy to see that.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Well, without further ado, let's bring out his presents.
His Delgian leadership vivid in their minds. One by one, familiar faces walked up to the Spriggan seat.
So, do you remember Sven? He helped us with our register issue at work.
Yeah.
Hey, don't go blurring that out loud. Anyway, I gave it all back after that. You really saved me there. We heard you have a sweet tooth, so we got you some cream puffs. We made sure to get plenty. Hope you like them.
Ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. You've really given me peace of mind. I can live my life again. Thank you so much again for saving me from that stalker.
Sure thing.
I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounds fun. You like acting all jade and glum, but there's a softy side that's always shined through. You're having fun, aren't you?
Zip it. I didn't ask to have fun.
Thanks again for helping with that pendant. If it wasn't for you and your group, I never would have gotten to know Bruno like that.
Thanks. I brought you some Engadin from Basel. It's already here on the table, so I hope you like it. Engadin? Damn, you know your sweets, huh? Honestly, wasn't expecting you to show up in the first place.
I hadn't been planning on it, honestly. Somebody wouldn't stop nagging me about it.
Do you still remember when I had you look for my boyfriend? I'm happy I was able to finally get closure. I hope Mark did too. So I went and got you a chocolate cream pie. Share it with all the others at your office, will you?
Thanks for helping us test our little puzzle game. Thanks. We'd like to give you some gum we're planning to give out as the Game Reward. This one's a trial run just for you. Come join in on the fun again sometime.
Sure, if I feel like it.
You taught me a lot about security on the orbital net, and I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out.
Well, that's good. Glad to hear you're keeping safe.
You really helped us out back there. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't taken that request. We're still here thanks to you. So here's some homemade chocolate for you. We pour our all into this. A real big one is for you, and the rest are for the other people at your office. Make sure you share with them, okay?
Of course. I'm not that greedy. Come on. Thanks. I'll dig in later.
Thanks for helping my dad.
Thanks to you and my son. I've cut ties with that awful place for good.
So, we got you cheesecake as thanks. Thank you again for helping out this afternoon. We still got a lot of stuff to work out, but we're moving in the right direction now.
It's all thanks to you I was able to see my grandmother. I just wanted to thank you again. I got you a famous financier cake from Anchorville. Please enjoy it.
Oh wow, now you've piqued my interest. But honestly, I didn't do that much. A whole cake for some Spriggan like me?
Aww. Right, I believe we're last up. I apologize for all the trouble. You really did save me there. Thank you ever so much.
And, me too. Thanks. And allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude once more. I dread to imagine what might have befallen the young miss had you not helped.
Okay, I'm grateful. Don't know where the hell I'll store all this stuff. My fridge ain't that big.
Well, you'll just have to get to eating then. Honestly though, line up. You keep trying to brush off all this thanks and appreciation, but why?
Yeah, you're too old to be an edgelord, man.
Said the wannabe gangster. Ah, you.
Oh, on the subject, the young Mrs. Father wished to thank you as well. He has more in store for you than just a Treon Tower hot spring ticket. He would like to invite you on all of Arkwright Solutions to a gourmet dinner at the Maserati Hotel's restaurant.
Wait, seriously? That's a real bougie place, isn't it? Shit, I can't turn that down now. I've heard legends about that seasonal fruitcake.
Wonderful. I'm sure Father will be happy to hear that.
Honestly, I feel kind of bad having you guys do all this for me. But, thanks. Alright, I get it. You got the point across.
And just let's thank you, yo grump.
Aww.
The surprise fan appreciation day party continued in earnest. All sweets he couldn't get around to sweeting got carted off to the office. Eventually, the party drew to a close after Van mingled with his clients and friends and thoroughly gorged himself. But the day wasn't over just yet. Van met a familiar face as he left the hotel.
Gosh almighty, why'd they have to gang up on me like that? That's not right. I'm allergic to kindness. And yeesh, I'm stuffed. Gonna have to hit the gym, feels like. Sounds like a good problem to have. Maybe, but it ain't my style. Big bunch of softies what they were. Kind of funny, honestly. I always see the dark side of humanity in my line of work. But this was the opposite. Ain't got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Really? Who's the true softy? The clients or the Springer who went above and beyond to give them that peace of mind? Oh, shut up. And some tells me the whole thing was your doing anyway. Am I wrong? Right again. Though the young miss came up with the idea in fairness. She wanted to show her thing, so she asked her butler to do the rounds. She found this young businessman, you might know him, named Roderick, and his face lit up like a match when he heard your name. Yeah, I guess we did hit it off a bit. That led him to me, and I'd already done some research into you on Brazilia's behalf. I figured I'd lend a hand as a thing for how you helped Dingo. That was nothing. Wait, back up a bit. What do you mean by did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like, pardon my nosiness. You're an interesting fellow, you know. Dingo told me a thing or two about you, and I can't deny it got me curious. Might make for a good article. Arkwright the anti-hero. Not the man Edith deserves, but the man Edith needs. Well, how am I supposed to keep a low profile if you slap my face on the front page? I was wondering how that kid got all those guys together. That was the trick, huh? Righto. I gotta hand it to her. I didn't think we'd be able to put on that big a party on such short notice. She even roped the department store and that mechanic's place in, too. She's something else. It all worked to perfection. A big old party with enough sugar to put you in a coma. Come to think of it, that would make for a great article, too. I can see it now. I got it. An anti-hero's welcome. Arkwright sheds tears at touching tribute. Did you knock it off with the anti-hero shit? And I was not crying. Whatever you say. If you don't mind, I'll be keeping the track of your exploits from here on out. Hey, give a man a break, will ya? I'll have to keep an eye out for him, too. Well, guess the journo's gotta eat.
That takes care of that.
That was an awesome sight. That was so sweet. Oh, increase in everything. That was awesome. That was a lovely side quest. That's a culmination of everything we've done. That was awesome. I loved that a lot.
Taking off now.
With that done, there's nothing else we can do in-game today, so I think we're entering the final day in the game, I think. I think it's about time we enter the true finale then, shall we? Let's go ahead and report SB.
Truly well done. AAA rank.
Max out.
Headquarters is sure to be impressed.
I'll gladly take that.
Ultium Garb. 900 HP, 90 EP, 100% prevents ailments, and strength, defense, ATS, ADF, and speed all increased by 9. A majestic cloak woven from mysterious shining threads. Awesome. You already know that's going directly on to Van. You get the Grail Locket, and somebody else can have the... Katre. Yeah, Katre, you can have it. You can have the Grail Ring. Let me make sure to save one more time. Alright, finish nighttime activities. Like a whirlwind. Yippee! Whoa! Though the trouble with Almada was recent, there was very little in the way of problems relating to them. Instead, most of our great solutions work consisted of subcontracted tasks and other Moss requests. As the celebrations were already upon them, they found themselves rewarded with not just Mira, but food and other material gifts as well. Those, together with the gradual increase in decorations strewn about the city, made them keenly aware of the festival's approach. Each of Van's assistants also found themselves considering their respective futures in response to what he said. With all this in mind and more, it felt like the grand event was destined to become a turning point in their lives. The day approached with much suspense both at home and abroad, for what was to come following a memorial service set for Cray was the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons. Something big's preparing. A number of VIPs would soon descend upon the capital, ready to take part in moments both solemn and merry. The night before the Revolution Festival had an early surprise in store. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. See? What? Why is this happening again? Who's taking up the damn sea mantle? It couldn't possibly be Rufus, right? Oh god, now I'm scared. Why are we saying sea? It's not Crow or Rufus, is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. This game's gonna have one scary finale, isn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ. C. That's the name that both Crow and Rufus took during the events of the Cold Steel arc. But the 7th Genesis... Almost all 8 have been gained. The 7th one is going to be the final one. It sounds like the 7th... It sounds like we're not going to be getting all 8 in this game. Seems like that might be saved for next game. But what is the 7th Genesis going to do here? December 3rd, 12,008, 9:53 a.m. 1st District, Vantail, Revolution Memorial Plaza. I have a bad feeling about all this. Hey! I feel like everything's gonna go to hell. Literally everyone is here and it's terrifying. Even you here. Even Rocksmith. Oh boy.
It's almost 10 a.m.
Get this way in long enough.
Just look at all the people. I spot Yumi and a bunch of others too.
I'm impressed you can pick her out from the crowd. Yeah. Ren and your other friends are there too, right? You sure you didn't want to tag along?
Oh, yes. I think it's for the best I didn't. With my position, I would have needed bodyguards if I had gone, unfortunately. And that message we received made me want to remain here that much more.
Gotcha. The 7th Genesis. We had a hint that it was existing in Edith earlier, back when we fought that Archdevil. The Genesis that we had started glowing, meaning that there had to have been another one, and like, at least in the path that we were taking. Wish we knew who even sent that damn thing.
Yeah, especially since they mentioned the Genesis, and one we don't have at that. All you have to go on is the name C.
The name has been assumed by 2 people who made themselves known in the Empire in recent years. I do not believe either to be the one who sent that message, however.
So yet another person has taken up the name C. We're taking up the title. First it was Crow, then it was Rufus, so who is it now? You think it's Melchior? I guess Melchior would be the most likely person, wouldn't he?
The original was a terrorist responsible for triggering the Civil War over there, right? Then someone else used it after that. That's correct, but bear in mind that both of those matters are considered resolved. We have no reason to believe they would take up the name again.
But why choose the C title again?
That being said, I'm certain that the Elias must have been chosen through careful deliberation.
Both Crow and Rufus kind of did it as a way of, like, fighting back, didn't they? Liberation Front. It was part of Liberation. That's what the title usually is associated with. Because, so, is it some sort of liberation party for Calvard?
Yeah, now it's just a matter of figuring out if they're trying to help us or mess with us. Not like we got much to go on. We can't even say for sure if it's someone whose name starts with a C.
That's true. It could be anyone.
Melchior's still large, so hell, can't even write him off.
Yeah, I would say he's the one who I suspect the most.
Oh, there's Anya's dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come. President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
Oh.
There's Renee, too.
I'm a bit worried here. I don't feel like things are gonna go right. Ben?
To the people of Edith, as well as everyone who lives in this great nation, I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart. On this very day, 108 years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice, a truly remarkable choice. They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race. They chose to walk the long road ahead of them to build a utopia of peace. And that long, winding road was the Calvardian Democratic Revolution, which changed the face of our country and the whole world forever. As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now.
Even Gen's there. I didn't even notice him earlier. And Hamilton.
However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Cray Village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists. The people of Cray shared our ideals and dreams. We walked the same path hand in hand, but they were cruelly ripped from our grasp. Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. Though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost. As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch. Let us mourn the people of Cray. I will lead us in prayer. O Adios, Arusha, Heavenly Mother, we pray that you will watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
Aww.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Gray sounds like it must have been a truly beautiful place. It was. It's where a close friend, someone I owe a lot to, passed away. I've done some filming there in the past. It's hard to believe I'll never see that same scenery ever again.
As long as we do not forget them, they will continue to live on. Both the people who live there and the places in which they lived.
I hope you're right.
I'd like to believe that too.
I feel the same way. And even if we do forget, they won't be gone forever. Everyone who lives leaves a mark on others and their surroundings. That gets passed down whether people are aware of it or not.
Man, you think so?
I couldn't have put it better myself. Still, your dad's some wordsmith, huh? I almost found myself getting won over by all that stuff he was saying.
You really think so? That's what I was gonna say. Your dad's awesome. He's super cool. I feel like I could trust him with anything. Not to mention that face. If you ever wanted to jump jump the political ship, he could get to work as an actor in no time flat. Even his voice carries well. Talk about hitting the lottery. Rocksmith fits my image of a politician a lot more, but no one could deny how talented your dad is. Like Aaron said, I could feel myself being roped in by his sorry. I shouldn't have put it like that. You don't have to apologize. I understand how you feel, to tell you the truth.
Oh. He is certainly a man without equal, in a different sense from President Rocksmith. I believe we're about to get another glimpse of just how, too.
The morning is at an end, which means it's time for the grand unveiling.
So, what's this big weapon of Calvard's? What's this big new thing Calvard's got?
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you, Archbishop. And I thank the ladies and gentlemen of the choir as well. The road to success is paved with hardship, and the road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges. Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior. And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter. If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them. Take the founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head-on and actualized their ambitions. Sheena Dierk, Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsborough, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way. And we will do the same. We must stand united as we move into tomorrow as one. But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of arms.
Oh boy.
That brings me to today's big announcement. We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements. Allow me to unveil the future.
Here we go. Tanks.
First, we have our next-generation Shedar tanks. They will replace our antiquated Vasion models.
Okay.
These tanks will leave the ones used in the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable.
Really?
The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance.
What's that sound?
Next,
Airships.
We have an entirely new addition to our military. The Ix Alba series of aerial cruisers.
Saw those in Basel. At least one in Basel.
They are 120 ards long, which places them between our battleships and mid-sized airships in size. They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy. Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
Seems a little overkill, honestly.
Whoa, badass!
I'm not liking the vibe this is giving at the moment.
And last, but certainly not least, I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Aren't those...
Assault frames.
Robots from the Empire?
Nah.
They may remind you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago.
These are autonomous though, right?
However, these weapons are far superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames. Their control systems utilize Zypha technology, which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed.
Oh boy.
Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can compare.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful.
Long live the Republic!
I'm not sure I quite like this though. This is reminding me way too much of events in the Empire.
It goes without saying that power must always be used responsibly. We've learned that lesson from the Empire's past transgressions. I swear to you today that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise. It is my belief that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better road for our future. Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough. Glory to the Republic. May the goddess bless us all. Now, go out and enjoy the festival, and spend this joyous day with those you hold dear. Let us make this a celebration to remember.
Oh boy. I don't like the vibe this gives. Again, it feels way too similar to how the Empire was going in a way. That was certainly overwhelming.
You know, we've already seen the airships and the AFs, yeah.
Right. I didn't expect him to roll them out in such a dramatic fashion, though. He appears to have made full use of all of Marduk's evaluations of them. This is my first time seeing them, so I'm more than a little blown away right now. Oh yeah, you weren't with us when we saw some of them in Basel.
This marks the end of the ceremony. Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution Plaza. Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Bad.
I just hope this bad feeling is not related to that.
Anyway, now that the big speeches are over, it's time to get to what we plan. We'll spread throughout the city while checking for 4 SPGs on the bulletin board.
Sounds good. We'll also be keeping an eye out for any signs of the 7th Genesis. Even if we shouldn't dedicate too much of our energy to that.
Yeah, there's still a chance that message was a prank, but better safe than sorry.
I wish my affairs hadn't ended up casting such a shadow over what should be a happy day. Oh, come on, you're being silly.
Tell me about it.
I'd be more nervous not being in the loop on what's going on at this point. We want to be more involved.
Besides, I'm all for everyone enjoying the festival. Only me and one other person need to actively patrol. Just if you notice something out of the ordinary, anything at all, let us all know. That's vital.
Understood. We'll be on the lookout.
Hey, my nose might not be as good as yours, but there's no way I'd miss trouble brewing.
Understood. I'll always be available to switch in if I'm needed.
The same can be said for me. Should you need a hand, I am always here. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna check the guide here. Okay, sorry, I was just checking some. Alright, we're taking Anya's. You already know we're taking Anya's. It only feels right.
Looks like Victor's back already. Oh, and you must still be out enjoying the festival.
I hope they're having fun if they are. I wonder if Maxim is with them too. Future together starts seeming a bit more promising at the party.
I kind of have mixed feelings about that, but I guess it ain't my call to make. Alright, then, let's get to work.
Right.
Yippee! We got a bunch of free time, too.
What's next?
The Edith Skies with Anya's, Street Corner Singing with Fairy, Unfinished Business with Aaron, Tech Advancements with Reset, Elaine's Request with Elaine, and the Silver Blade Girl with Shizuna. Well, if we're gonna have 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me check something. The guide might mention if I get extra points. Let's see here. Trying to see if it says. I'm not getting an exact mention on that kind of thing, but we'll look for it later. We're not doing them quite yet. You know what? No, we'll do 1 right now. We won't do them all at once. We'll do them a little bit at a time. Right now, we'll do Anya's. I know I said that we won't do Anya's anymore, but I feel like we have to show. I feel like we have to do Anya's. Come on. The other one that we probably won't do, I don't know, but again, I feel like we have to do Anya's. Come on. So,
I think this is where we're supposed to eat with them.
Ah, look who else is here.
And Anya's.
Yippee.
I had the impression this event was just for children. Are you going to be taking part too? That's right. I helped them out before when they were holding the event elsewhere. They invited me to come to this event as thanks for that.
Yeah, and she had an extra spot, so that's why I'm here. Not that I'm complaining. I wanted to check the whole thing out myself.
I'm a little jealous to get to join in too, to be honest. Would you mind keeping an eye on Yume?
Yeah, I guess I can keep an eye on her.
We'll have a lot of fun, Yume. Hey!
Excellent. I see you've arrived with your guest, Miss Claudel. We're going to make our way to the airport now, everyone. Stay close behind and make sure not to get lost.
Okay.
Company children seen up by their parents and guardians as the whole group climbed on board. Yippee!
Everything looks so small from up here. I'm almost scared to look down. I feel like I might fall.
Yeah, this view's taking my breath away. Never ridden in an airship like this one before. Pretty neat, gotta say. I'm glad to hear it. It's always a pleasure to put a smile on people's faces. Oh, hey, didn't see you when we boarded. What's up, you two?
Thank you very much for for inviting us. A pleasure. We were already here on a diplomatic visit to strengthen our relationship with the Republic.
We decided to borrow this idea from Horacion, and since you've been such a great help for us, Mr. Agnes, it's only fair that we extend an invitation to you.
Really, I should be the one thanking you. That you would welcome us aboard your airship without a second thought.
Come now, it is my pleasure. I'd rather you have fun than feel indebted. This is a sightseeing flight, after all. We'll be around seeing the sights ourselves if you need us. You two have a wonderful time now.
If there's anything we can help you with, feel free to ask.
Enigmatic as ever, the guy.
It's good to see they're enjoying themselves, though.
Oh, man, Agnes, is that Montmartre down there? It looks so tiny.
Can't really tell from here. Everything else is too tiny, too. Look all you want, but don't throw yourself overboard, okay?
I know better than that. This airship is so cool. I didn't know it could fly as high. But how does it ship this big flying sky anyway?
That's a good question. The answer is one of the greatest breakthroughs in orbital technology. This airship's flight engine converts orbital energy into an anti-gravity field. That field is used to generate lift by... perhaps that's a bit too intricate for you, on second thought.
No, I get it. Tell me more. Anti-gravity? That's awesome.
Really know your stuff.
Admittedly, the incident at Horacion piqued my interest in airship mechanics. I decided to brush up on engineering textbooks and airship documents when I had the time.
Did you now? Props.
What's she talking about? I want to know. I'm interested in ships too.
Come on to Professor Claudel's Orbital Airships 101.
Please, I'm no teacher. But it looks like my studying has come in handy. So, in simpler terms, an airship flies by... Oh.
Just dust. You did a good job handling it, the little buggers. You even got them to follow along with the actual science a bit. You'd make a great teacher, I think.
Well, it helps that they were all so eager to learn in the first place. All I did was sate their curiosity. Ah, there's Trion Tower. It looks so majestic from up here.
Ain't that a landmark for nothing. This really makes you appreciate how big it is.
As it so happens, my great-grandfather was behind its design.
Let's see. Looks awful modern for how old it is. But that's Epstein for you.
He always was thinking ahead. He played a role in the invention of airships as well. He formed his theory on orbital anti-gravity based on data collected from the Genesis. One of his students, Professor Russell, extrapolated that theory and turned it into a functioning flight engine. The rest, as they say, is history.
Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're just making stuff up about him. So, he laid the groundwork that eventually got us up here.
Well, that reduces it a little, but yes. My great-grandfather's research powers all these things we enjoy. Powers happiness the world over. Thinking about it like that, it really makes me happy.
Yeah. And that's why you've been feeling uneasy lately. Now we got these new weapons, this arms race between the assault frame and Panzer Soldats. I can tell it's all getting yancy.
I can't hide anything from you, can I? In his diaries, my great-grandfather wrote at length about wanting to enrich people's lives with orbital technology. He dreamed of finding a way for people, for the whole world, to coexist with each other. In this day and age, those ideals have been clouded. Military development marches on using orbital technology for war. And one of the foremost figures pushing for the Republic's militarization is, well, President Gramhart, his grandson, and my father. Sometimes I feel helpless thinking about it.
I think that's a problem for all of us. You shouldn't feel like you have to shoulder it all by yourself. But I get why it's important to you. It's personal.
Exactly. There's just one passage from his diaries that I always come back to. Orbital technology will grant man the power to reshape the entire world. And man will misstep on this new journey, but eventually he will find a path that leads to truth and harmony. He then discussed what those missteps might be, and what developments might come with them. Chief among his worries was the arms race we see today, an insatiable lust for power. Power that perhaps we weren't meant to wield.
Come to think of it, he first pushed the idea of singularities too, didn't he? I kinda get it, but it all just sounds so ludicrous to me. But, well, if anybody knew their orbital stuff, it was him. Hard not to take his word for it.
I'm just confused. On one hand, I have my great-grandfather who saw on orbits an instrument of peace. On the other hand, I have my father who's using orbits to lead this country down a dark and disturbing path. What do I do with myself? What do I do with the future? I feel like I'm being swept up in this tide of change, and I'm powerless to stop it.
You ask me, though? I think your great-grandpa's smiling from up there.
What do you mean?
You're working with the Springen. You're sticking it to A. You've even been taking the Genesis back. Hell, even went to Erasion against your dad's wishes. None of that would have happened if you didn't take these things so seriously.
But I feel like all those things just happen around me. I've only ever been searching for what I need to do, what my purpose is.
But it takes a certain kind of person to look for that purpose to begin with. So the way I look at it, you're doing him mighty proud. It's clear to me you care a lot about your family and your country. And that's why what you're doing makes sense to me. You want the power to see a decision through... You want the power to see your decision through when you finally do make it. Am I right?
Well, maybe you're right. I've still got a long way to go, but I think I'm getting there, step by step. That's all I can do for now. Just keep moving and keep learning about the world around me. Trusting my great-grandfather's visions for the future. Trusting my father's leadership as a president. And trusting myself with my curious little job that's neither black nor white.
That's the spirit.
I really do owe you a lot, man. I see my life in a much different way than before. I have you to thank for that. I will repay you someday. Of that, I'm sure.
It's nothing. That was just a mirror for you as well. The way things are going, I think we'll have this Genesis business taken care of soon, too. Just gotta take things as they come, yeah?
I do hope so.
Attention passengers, we hope you've enjoyed your trip in the skies above Edith. We will be landing back at the airport shortly. We ask all passengers on the deck to please return to your seats and remain seated for landing.
Has it really been that long? I hardly feel like any time's passed at all.
Time flies when you're having fun on an airship, eh? About time we head back now. Back to that big metropolis with plenty happening above and beneath it. Back to our little town.
No.
Watch over me, okay? So I can see things through.
I'm happy I did that, even if it didn't give me any points of anything.
I'm sure you already know the Revolution Festival is the turning point of the year. You gotta welcome the new year right. Now's the time to celebrate and shake off all the baggage from the year before.
I'll make sure of it. Thank you. Goodness, she's excited about it.
She gets like this around the holiday season. Maybe it means something different about her. Something different to her generation. I don't know.
This year I've got a new flavor, rainbow candy.
Rainbow candy? Give me a dozen. What's that?
Sweet tooth as always.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
A dozen? Marvel Times special issue. This is apparently the last of the newspapers, which also means all papers collected.
Soon.
Shall we read? Tyrell Times special issue, only 6 pages this time. Revolution Festival special. Congratulatory messages from foreign dignitaries. Spirits were high this morning as the memorial services for Cray Village and the presidential speech commemorating the 108th anniversary of the revolution were well received by the citizens. We hope all of our readers will be able to enjoy the second half of the festivities with their loved ones. Heads of state and diplomats from across Zemuria offered kind words of celebration on this memorable occasion. We'd like to share a few examples of their messages with you here. I would like to congratulate the Republic wholeheartedly for overcoming this terrible tragedy and holding this Revolution Festival without incident. The Republic and our Principality are longtime allies, and as we move together towards the future, with even more diverse economic and cultural interactions, I'm confident we can overcome any difficulties we face while sharing equally in the bounty of our diverse cultures and growing wealth. Once again, on behalf of Grand Prince Salman, I pray for Adios' eternal blessing on the Republic. Principality of Elsime's Royal Representative Crown Prince Sharid. I would like to offer our heartfelt congratulations on this 108th anniversary of the birth of the Republic, as well as condolences for the victims of the brutal terrorist attack. While it is true our countries have had some unfortunate misunderstandings in the past, I truly believe we can build a new, forward-looking relationship and walk together toward our mutual future. The reason I believe this so strongly is, through the difficulties of the last few years, I feel I have learned anew what love for this world is. And I believe the Republic and Empire can share the pricelessness of this love together. Once more, I pray for our love and many blessings for Calvard, first prince of the Empire of Erebonia. Aww. Is that supposed to be Olivier? I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for this Revolution Festival. Remembering our own Declaration of Autonomy over 8 years ago, I can understand the pride of the citizens of Calvard feel on this day, as they commemorate the revolution that earned them their rights and the Republic's status as a modern country. In many areas, such as those of social organization and technology, and the Republic is the best model we have here in Crossbell. I look forward to stepping into a new era, arm in arm with Calvard. Crossbell government representative says this. Assume that might be McDowell. New weapons finally revealed. Just what is this AF on center stage? Following the president's speech in the morning, the Republican Army finally unveiled its newest weaponry. The sound of the motors, coupled with the odd voices rising from the crowd at the sight of the refined, gallant silhouettes of the weapons, ring out as a powerful testament of the national pride of the citizenry and the dependable strength of the military. But which of these new weapons attracted the most attention? Many impressive presentations were held that stoked the pride of the citizens of a country known for its orbital automobiles, such as a new tank model which, despite being wheeled rather than treaded, can easily match up to the Empire's heavy tanks in both defense and firepower. However, the real star of the show appears to have been the assault frames, AF. Though at a glance they resemble the Panzer Soldats of the Empire, their design philosophy appears to be completely different. While Panzer Soldats were developed to mimic human combat on a grand scale by using larger versions of normal weaponry for combat, the AFs were intended right from the moment of its conception to connect with Zifa or combat orbits. In terms of mobility, this means the pilot of an AF can rely on the immense calculating power of their Zifa to execute movements that are beyond the capabilities of Panzer Soldat. Beyond this, complete use of the Zifa's capabilities will enable high-level information sharing between units and real-time coordination, leading some to believe it will revolutionize troop operations in the future. What we do know is that the use of AFs will allow Republican troops to utilize high-level tactics the Empire's Panzer soldats can never hope to achieve. While many details about the AFs have yet to be released to the public, what we can say is that from what we've already seen in these are truly next-generation weapons that will completely change the face of war. Once the Republican Army begins to make full use of these new weapons, they are sure to become a revolutionary army of the future with unshakable convictions and power. The Spirit Cinema bringing back the great. Here at Esprit Cinema, we invite you to take a look back on some of the greatest films of 2008 in limited revival showings. Enjoy the true spirit of the Revolution Festival with Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution, based on the true story of Sheena Dirk, Mother of the Revolution. Or join the throngs of viewers who flood our cinema to catch Golden Blood, the most watched film of the year. But this revival isn't just about the big names, as we'll also be showing plenty of hidden gems from throughout the year. Perhaps one of them will resonate in your heart even more than popular hits. If one of these cinematic masterpieces slipped you by this year, why not stop by and catch it? Alright, let's get to collecting stuff. First off, we already got the rainbow candy.
You guys buying something too,
at the
or what?
bistro.
What's on the menu?
There's a tricolor mille-feuille, or whatever you call it.
Take care out there.
Got that. We're not going to talk to important story stuff yet. Next up, Eddie's Chestnuts.
What's up, what's up? Come get you. Ah, you! Yeah, my sweet tooth tingling. You got yourself a stand now?
It's you! No! It's just like a street vendor sort of thing. Don't let me in with the rest. I'm saving up money so I can finally move out of that old hag's house. Give her some peace and quiet, I guess.
That's admirable of you.
It's not like that. Shut up!
Yeah. Hey, can I get 2 bags, please?
Hey, you even listening?
What's it gonna be?
Soul Chef Chestnut, roasted chestnuts, and chestnut glaze.
Come again.
Okay, then we need to read this. Rosette learned Earl Grey Mont Blanc. Earl Grey Mont Blanc.
It would be my pleasure. I put quite a lot of effort into this.
That should be, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food items right now. New food items, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's eat these.
Love me a sugar rush. 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 Love me a sugar rush.
Love me a sugar rush. All right, next up, we're going to Riverside.
Then let's head over.
I always love the festival.
Oh, that's a plant. I thought it was something else. I was confused. Skukai.
It's been a while since I last came to a Revolution Festival. Seeing this river makes me wish I could drop a line in. I guess it'd be a darn waste of a trip if I just cooped myself up with my rod and fished all the time. This might be the perfect chance to catch a movie. Been a while since I saw one of those. Don't have all the time in the world, though. Probably watch a film or two in the time it'd take me to decide to watch one.
Which one to watch?
Pretty sure this guy's from Longline. I get you, old timer. Hard to pick a movie as is, but the film festival's cranked it up to a whole different level.
Well said, lad. If it gets late enough, the only real choice is Golden Blood's director cut. If you catch my drift.
Please stop whispering. It already sounds bad enough without you doing it.
I digress. Anyways, it's always a good idea to keep up with trends. You'd be surprised by what you can learn from them. A veritable mirror of the world. If you think about it, it's a duty to expose yourself to even the harsh summer blockbusters. Alas, if only I had unlimited time to see everything coming out, I can at least peruse all the upcoming movie brochures before I make a pick. If you have any on you, would you mind sharing them with me? A few will do just fine. Let's see, how about a dozen?
Dozen? It's a whole lot more than just a few. I think what you're after, though. I'm a spring by trade, so I can get this figured out for you. For a price.
Oh, believe me, lad, I'm well aware. I ain't gonna fleece you up for them. I'm ready to pay for them fair and square. So if you're feeling up for it, how about getting those brochures together?
I see. There is still one movie we haven't watched yet, but first, if we go to the Gorn's Taco stand...
Good stuff, right? Take as long as you need.
Guilty Taco.
I'll be waiting for you.
That is the only food item here, so let's eat it.
Thanks for the grub.
Yum. Next up, go to Station Street. Go to Jardin Boutique, which was in the Orbital Cafe. No, it was in the...
Let's
they
do
call
this.
it an Orbital Cafe.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Oriana earrings for Reset. Earrings with a slick, elaborate design.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
We await your next.
What's next?
Rihanna earrings.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's everything we can get in Station Street. Next up, go to the Sadon District and go to Erlen Boutique.
off we go.
Welcome to Earl. We have full
Star Jewel
confidence in our
Bangle for
products.
Anya's. A jeweled bracelet. Twinkles like starlight.
We await your next.
That's the wrong spot to collect to do that.
Thank you.
Next, that's everything in the Sadon District. Next up, we got a bunch of stuff in Tyrell. So let's start Macmillan Cafe.
Off we go. Hey there.
Nope, wrong button.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Soul Chef Coco.
We await your.
Cadre learned cinnamon milk cocoa. Cocoa.
Next
Coco?
visit.
I'm Coco. I'm crazy. What was it doing? Next up, go to... There's a refreshment shop somewhere.
How about some nice? Hello. Thanks for
That's you.
shopping.
How about some? Hey there.
There
What'll
you go.
it be?
Mini churros. Next up, we need to go to
See ya.
the Eastern Restaurant.
Do you know what you want?
Mooncake and yellow dragon tea for Bear Guard, a gem that stands out among many other Eastern tea blends.
I hope to see you again.
How many food items am I supposed to get here? I'm supposed to be getting 3 food items. I only have 2 right now, but the third one I have to cook, so...
Banner launch.
Let me also go ahead and use the yellow dragon
Thank
tea.
you,
I also got an achievement for that. All gifts given. Obtaining Lindbaum increases arts damage by 50%, but delay afterward is longer. Interesting offer. I'm okay though, I think. Next, we want to go watch a movie. So we should be able to get the so there are 12 movie brochures. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna check something. For this chapter, you're allowed to watch 2 movies. For this part alone, you're allowed to watch 2.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Alrighty.
So the 2 that we need to watch. We have not watched Rainfall, nor have we watched Mishi and Boots. Those are the 2 movies we need to watch. And thankfully, those two options are available.
Price for the movie on sale at the shop. Hello. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
So we'll do Rainfall. Also, catching 2 movies at this time. Let's do...
Thank you for your visit today.
I don't know who... Let's do Aaron
Will soon begin.
and
If
Fairy.
you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Alright. Will, an up-and-coming stockbroker, and Mia, a woman of ambition, both work at local branches of their respective trading and banking companies. After a chance encounter in the city, the two hit it off and start dating, growing steadily closer. It seems they were destined to be together. That is, until one fateful day, when the relationship reaches an unexpected turning point.
You want to break it off? Just like that?
Oh, come on. It was just a bit of a fling, right? Just two lonely people trying to feel less lonely for a while. I'm studying abroad, and you're moving back to your main office. It's like Adios herself planned for us to separate.
Fine, I get it. Guess this is it then. You better make those dreams of yours come true.
Of course I will. Who do you think you're talking to, hmm?
Yeah, I know. Well, take care, Mia.
You take care too, Will. Thanks for a wonderful time. Why'd it have to rain? Damn it, Will. Couldn't you tell these were tears?
That's it.
I get what happened in the movie. It's pretty easy to understand. Except for one thing. Why does two have to break up? Can't they be boyfriend-girlfriend even if they lived apart?
It was a different kind of relationship, I guess. There's nothing wrong with people who choose to do that. But I think once Will knew how determined Mia was, he felt like he had no choice but to accept her decision, even if it hurt.
Huh. Being adult sounds so complicated. I thought people always wanted to stay with the ones they love.
I like the way you think. Be sure to hold on to that and don't throw it away once you grow up. You'll be glad you did.
Huh? Okay. If you say so, Van.
Man, I don't know what the hell that dude was thinking. I couldn't relate to him at all. If I were in his shoes, I would let instincts take over and held on to my girl tight. Literally. Of course you would. You approach women guns blazing. But evidently, Will couldn't bring himself to do that. Probably would have needed a good reason to do that after everything she said. Sounds like you're just making excuses for someone who messed up. You telling me wussing out like that's supposed to be some kind of virtue? What kind of hot bullshit is that? You still working through some breakup you went through in school or something when you were younger? No, I'm not. Thank you. Thanks, Aaron. Full-fledged Jaeger, plus 5 dexterity.
Here to remember your visit.
Alright, next up is gonna be Mishi. Can we invite Elaine, please?
Hello.
Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Yep, we need Mishi.
For your visit today. Hello. Is showing on screen too?
Mishi and Boots. It'd be really funny if there was an option to bring freaking. That'd be funny. I feel like we have to bring Fairy because it'd be too cute. Oh. And then let's bring. I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to bring Bearguard.
Thank you for your visit today.
You know what? I'm curious what Jewis would expect.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
I'm curious. I was really hoping we could see Elaine in the background. Even if it wouldn't increase anything with her, I was really hoping. Connor is a young boy born to a very poor family. After working themselves to the bone and saving money for their beloved son, his parents take him on a trip to Crossbow. It was there that they bought him a plushie of the Independent State's marvelous mascot, Mishi. Through some mysterious magic, the Mishi plush gains a mind of its own, allowing it to speak with Connor. Mishi's sole dream is to wear clothing and live like a normal human being. However, in order to achieve his dream, he must first grant a human's wish. Connor, more than happy to be the wish bearer, promises to get Mishi a full set of clothes. Overjoyed, Mishi grants his wish without a second thought. In return, Connor gives Mishi a shirt, a pair of pants, and some spare socks. The last thing Mishi needed to become human was 2 long boots. But just as his dream was on the cusp of realization, Connor had a thought. A very selfish thought. It's kind of convenient to have Mishi around.
It worked just like you said! I won the C1 car model from the sweepstakes! You're the best, Mishi!
What did I tell you, Connor? You're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I'd do anything to see you smile.
Look at this little
so,
guy.
how about getting me those marvelous boots now, huh? Then I can become a real human. We can go on walks and dance till the sun goes down.
Shut up! Just keep your mouth shut and grant me more wishes!
Jesus Christ! What the hell?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I don't know if my monthly allowance can cover the cost of those boots. Just wait a little longer, okay?
This kid's an
Here,
asshole.
let me get you some socks to hold you over.
So you're breaking your promise. I understand now. You're nothing more than a greedy piece of trash.
Kill them,
Just trying to
Mishy.
get a wishy at the expense of Mishy.
Kill them.
Gone, worthless human.
Yes.
I'd make a much better one than you.
Turn him into the plushie.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Stop it! I thought it was
Replace
best to
him. Replace him. Be gone, human. Mishy, kill.
I don't get it. So was that Michi some kind of stuffed animal that had mystical powers? Seemed like he was different from Fio and Zeros, but that's all I can understand.
It's meant to have a certain kind of humor, but I guess it's not for everyone. Sorry, Fairy. Could have done better picking a movie for you to enjoy.
Oh, I didn't hate it or anything like that. It's okay. I just hate not being able to understand what's going on. I'll have to watch it again to see if I can figure it out. We'll see you again sometime, Caravan. I want to try pushing myself.
Sure, I'll take you, Fairy. I like your attitude.
Oh, Crossville. I'd love to catch a show that live there one of these days.
Who are you talking about? You don't mean Oh, you mean one of her shows, huh?
Bingo. Not that I don't want to pay a visit to Michelin Wonderland either, of course. A good vacation there, or where I can just take off, indulge in a ton of local theater, and maybe get Mishy to hug me once or twice sounds just perfect. Not that I'll get the chance anytime soon with my work schedule being so hectic, unfortunately.
Plus, you can't exactly step away from your side hustle willy-nilly, can you?
Yeah, that's true too. One of these days, though. I don't know how, but I'm gonna make it happen. Or die trying.
Kill Mishy. Murder.
I didn't realize you were maxed out. If I had known that, I would not have watched it. All movies have been watched? Oh. Yeah. All movies with elegant gown, 4,000 HP and 400 EP. Not bad. Now, I can already tell what we want to do. Let's head back to that old guy, and he's probably going to give us what I think I know what he's going to give us. He's going to give us an item that allows us to make an ultimate weapon, right?
Now then.
Alright, just making sure.
It will get me on 12 different brochures.
Here you go. That should be all of them. Here you go.
All of these look like a fun watch. The brochures will sure come in handy when I have to pick. If I even get that far, starting to feel like this will just make the choice paralysis even harder.
I feel you.
But don't mind me. That job well done, lad. Thank you kindly for the brochures. And here's your payment.
Onyx steel. Is this some kind of metal?
Yep, I came across it in one of my fishing trips. It's called onyx steel. We also call it star steel in the East. Very rare and precious metal you got there. Legend says a weapon crafted with it can cut down 1,000 enemies without showing any wear.
Mighty impressive.
But you need to be careful with it. Your run-of-the-mill smith won't be able to draw out true power. You need proper technique to mold it.
Heard you loud and clear. Appreciate it, old-timer. This is something else, alright?
You're most welcome, lad.
I'll need to find a specialist to handle this, baby. But something like this would be a cakewalk for Basil's chief engineer. I should bring it up to Katre, see what he thinks. Let me make sure I've gone every other side thing right now. Yeah, we should have all that stuff. Let me save the game. Oh, wait. Hang on. No, I don't. I have not eaten the foods yet. Did I also give... I did. Yeah, I got the tea set. Let me go back to Arkwright Solutions.
Taking off now.
Cinnamon milk cocoa.
Sure, I don't mind.
Cocoa.
Let me know what you think.
With that, that should be 3 food items from that district. Mini churros.
Whoa! sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
If we look at the food thing... Or should have told me exactly how many points. With that, we should be good. Okay, sorry, I'm just checking things. We don't have to do side quests yet, but we can also go to a new district now.
What's next?
We can go to the Vantail district.
Off we go.
And here's where we can get our final food item as well, apparently. Is it here?
Do you have any preference? Thanks for
Nope.
coming in.
Where is it? It's probably over here. Look,
Looking to buy something?
there it is, the Knockout Grill. Well, this is the final food item, I believe.
See you again.
Alrighty.
Consume.
Thanks for the grub.
Yep, that's every single food item. Every single unique food item acquired, giving us the golden dish. 50 evasion and... What? Huh? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to run that by me one more time. What did you just give me? You didn't just give me what I thought I saw, right? No, you did. Okay. That's awesome. What? I could have a lot of fun with this. I could make Imagine I made Van an evasion tank. Imagine I could do that. Although, that sounds fun, making evasion tanks. And remember, it's not just physical evasion, it's magic evasion. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna regret this choice later on, but I do not care. He'll be fine. That is stupid. Wait, I could... Hang on, there has to be a... Wait. I have to know. There's gotta be somebody who could max out both. I mean, it's close to maximum, but it's not quite maximum that I want. That is funny, though. The fact that you can get that close to easy evasion tanking. That is stupid. Alright. We can actually look at the, there are 3 side quests for today, and these are actually going to be the final 3 side quests in the game. So, let's get to them, shall we? First up, Bulletin Board in Old Town.
Then let's head over.
This will have an alignment choice.
You guys buying something too, or what?
What do I do?
Alright, what do we got? Missing friend. My best friend Jess left behind a message and disappeared. It doesn't seem like he's in danger, but I have to see him in person and tell him something. Could you help me? I'll be waiting at the share house in Old Town. Still hearing sent. Hi there. Hey Ben, thanks for coming. Sure thing. Figured I'd hear you out at least. You wrote that Jess disappeared, right? Yeah. You know who he is, right? Yeah, we cross paths at the station from time to time. Did a small job from a while back, too. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, when did he go missing? He was already gone when I woke up this morning. I went into his room to check in on him, but found this note here instead. I know this is son, but I have to leave. The longer this things go on, the harder it is for me to bear. And don't worry about holding on to my things. You can go ahead and get rid of them. Thanks for everything, and sorry for all the trouble. Goodbye. Alright. From the looks of it, none of y'all were expecting this. No, he never said anything about leaving. We were having dinner just fine with my sister just last night.
Has anything unusual happened when you've all been together?
Let me think. You know, things did feel a little awkward between him and my sister. Something else happened that struck out to me, yeah. Mind sharing? Sure, it was 3 days ago. Jess was gonna have a nighttime show over at the Riverside, so I went to check it out. But he never showed up. They had to cancel it. He bailed out on the gig at the last minute. That ain't normal. Yeah, he never done that before. I asked him what happened the next day, but he wouldn't answer me. Everything else was fine, so I didn't bring it up again.
Then he disappeared this morning.
Well, at least it doesn't look like anything illegal happened. Yeah, and I didn't think it was worth bothering the guild over. Instead, I took some time off work today to look for him. I've been everywhere I thought that he might have gone to, but no luck. I don't think I can do this by myself. That's why I decided to ask you guys for help. You've got a good rep of doing things by your clients. Yeah, makes sense. I think we got a good grasp of the whole shtick now. In that case, will you help look for him? I'm not trying to pressure you. You're on. Sure, we can pitch in. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Not to change the subject, but didn't you and Jess grow up together? We're both from Inkerville. We've been friends since we were kids. My sister and I decided to move to Edith after he made his big break. I thought things were back to how they used to be when we were kids, but now I don't know what to think. Your sister's name is Carol, right? And she's not looking for him. I don't know. I don't think so. I told her about it, obviously, but she didn't want to help me. She should be at her job like usual, works in the boutique over in the Siding District. Something must have happened between her and Jess for her to be acting like that. I feel a little guilty not having a clue what it is, though. Sometimes stuff just happens. All we can do now is look for him. Do you know who else was friends with Jess aside from Carol? The only other person I can think of off the top of my head is his manager. I don't know how to reach her, but Carol probably does. Got it. Thanks for sharing. Don't worry about looking for him anymore. We'll take it from here.
We appreciate if you wait here.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again, you guys. Alright, first up, Raymond's sister, Carol. Let's see what she's got to say about all this.
He mentioned she was in the boutique in the Sadon District. I think it's called Erlin.
Time to start working.
The Sadon Erlin Boutique.
Let's do this.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Not you. Hello.
Oh, are you here from that office place?
Yep, Van Arkwright Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Mind talking about it? Any little thing might help.
But I
already heard something that happened between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story. Just anything that might help find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know? Poor guy took a day off of work and he's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help too.
So please, for his sake. I know, Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. I can't tell you everything, but I can try to help as best I can.
No problem. Every little bit helps. So, 3 days ago, we heard Jess cancel his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why?
Well, it was... Oh, I can't hide it. It's all my fault.
Let's see.
I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. Sora asked how he viewed me, how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat. Stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were. But I didn't react well to that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever, though. I could tell I hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute. And he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we already have. You don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. You sound really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. And I can't just have my own feelings bottled up like this. I
get the gist. Thanks for filling us in.
I'm sorry. I just don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now. Not after what I did.
I get that. We'll take care of it. Don't worry. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jess. Jess was just... Yeah. Carol must have picked up on it.
It's just that Raymond part I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? By the way, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? Mind giving me their number?
Oh, yes, of course.
Alright. There's some run station. Alright, let's get over there.
The terrace by the station, right? Let's go.
Oh,
Station Street.
Then let's head over.
Hello. Are you Jess manager?
That's right. Never thought he'd up and disappear like that, and without saying anything to his housemates.
What have you heard?
We were recently talking about his future, as an artist, I mean. I'm sure you heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Not an earful for me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going on like this. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. Even mentioned trying to perform abroad. It could be a very rewarding challenge as a performer, yes. Well, I said to forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career, too critical to be going anywhere. I told him straight up that he has no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response? So be it. An early retirement might suit me, if it comes to it.
He's awfully willing to throw everything away.
However, I'm still his manager as of now. So he's obligated to inform me in case he does leave the capital. So far, he hasn't done that. Whether he is, I trust it's still near the capital.
Thanks for the info. It's really useful. Well, I got you here. Might if I ask you ask about anyone else that might know him?
I don't know how much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person. But I do know how he recently helped arrange the music for an idol duo. Sayla and Lulua, I believe. They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances.
Oh yeah, those two. Just knowing that is a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to ask about them.
I believe they're in the middle of a concert right about now. It's over in the Blue Score, where Jess himself often performs.
Ah, right. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. I hope we can bring him to his senses. Good luck. Let's have the Blue Score, then we can speak about the idols.
Yeah, off to Riverside we go. Blue Score.
Off we go.
You're so awesome.
She asked the two idols about Jess. Should I wait till their break time? Let's wait.
Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us.
You two did great up there. Sorry to bother you while you're on break, but I got a few questions for you. You know about this person named Jess?
Oh no, Jess of all people? Now that you mention it, I did think he was acting strange this morning.
This morning?
Did you see Jess somewhere? We bumped into each other at Brother's Music Shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. He was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital.
Did you and Jess talk about anything?
I told him that we were going to have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite, but was busy. Mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower.
Favorite flower? What that can mean? Maybe Raymond knows.
He does work as a florist.
Thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two.
It was nothing. Hope you can help Jess out.
Back to Raymond for now.
Yes, let's. We'll need to give a progress report of our investigation.
Where's Raymond? Oh yeah, he was in Old Town.
Taking off now.
Yippee! I heard someone say yippee! He said he was going up town to see his favorite flower. That's what he heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, think so. He's probably talking about white daisies. Huh, not really a rare flower. They're really common in our hometown. Angerville's full of them. Jess, Carol, and I would go out to the fields and look for them all the time. Though you can't really find any natural fields like that out there in Edith. The only ones here are cultivated. Huh, I knew.
Why do the three of you like white daisies in particular? Maybe something specific about them appealed to you all?
I mean, they're easy on the eyes and smell nice, for one.
But I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. It's pretty poetic, don't you think? Yeah, I feel you. If that's what they stand for, then I wonder. Are y'all hiding some sort of hidden love? I don't know. That might be a stretch. Maybe they appeal to Jess's artistic sensibilities being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book, though. And now I think about it, she might actually be hiding her true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Oh yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh? Something happened? Things can't keep going on like this forever? She really said that?
She did. She really bore her heart out.
Huh. And what did Jess say? That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. The backpedal to the flower thing, Lil. You kinda sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing that on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, that's fair. I do understand where Jess is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all. Anyway, don't mind me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see these flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. Forest? You sure about that?
That area's restricted, though.
Believe me, I know. You'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just stubbornness alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to go to the park then? Can you take me with you? I understand what happened between Jess and Carol, but I don't see why that meant he had to leave us out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. Sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. Let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. Let's do it. Let's roll. You gonna let your sis know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. Too busy. Finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond? Ann? Oh, I see. You must ask for his help finding me. Really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just gonna dodge my questions if it's just us two here. Alright, if it's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why'd you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, leaving only a note? Did you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Jess, if this is because Carol... It's not. Not at all. I do feel bad about not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. Why'd you? Still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us. Of course I do remember it. And how we promised to keep it a secret. You sure it's okay for us to be here? It's fine on my end, at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure. It's not that big a deal anyway. We just talked about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it. They have not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. That's because... Actually, never mind me. This is wrong. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's gonna benefit from it if I say it out loud. It would just be a hassle for you anyway. What does that mean? Wait. I think you finally figured it out. Yep.
It looks like it. It's you!
I don't tend to enact in my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. That's fair.
Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't see that one coming.
Raymond.
I can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol... She said something to me that 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. Said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me, and I didn't know... And I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. That's why I ran. Jess. So you understand now. You understand why we can't just be together anymore.
Wait.
Carol. Carol? You came. I was wondering when you'd show up.
I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. And just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. You should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you about all of this.
It's okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This is going to happen one day. I knew that all along. It's always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now rather than kick it down the road any further. Right?
Jess.
It's not... I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. We had the chance to talk now. You understand why it just had to be done. So this is goodbye. I don't like having things in here. Should probably say something about... Trying to think. What would I want to do? I mean... I could tell him he'll regret it, but... I'm not sure if he'll actually take that to heart. Mock their friendship, though. I don't have it in me. You're really gonna regret this, you know? Dan. I know that. I already do. It's probably better this way, for the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through. And to stick together. He's right. That's what I want, at least. This is still a lot to take in, and to be honest, neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Gosh, why would you even think that? I promise you're not... They're not. And that should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah?
That's... I know I really don't have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are or how we feel about you.
You really mean that? Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends there. They're pretty understanding. You still thinking of running away is the best choice? If you were only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. But that ain't the case, is it? Your actions are gonna cause the friends you care so much about pain too. They're also gonna regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good and long talk about what you want. If after all that you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. Dan's right.
Please, Jess.
You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then it wouldn't do if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, yes, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it.
Thank you, Jess.
I knew you'd come around.
I'm so glad everything worked out between them.
We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays for your fee. It's only right since I caused this.
Nah, it would be right if we all paid equal parts.
I'm good if that works for you. You two are the best. Couldn't ask for better friends. You sure looked out there. Raymond request came to conclusion. All clear. Gray and law increase. I don't. I might be crazy, but the start of the music anytime for the festival always makes me feel like it's gonna be something sinister, and I don't know why. It feels like it's starting up something bad. All right. Let's see here. Next up,
What do I do?
we're gonna go on into here for today. We'll go ahead and put up and continue this next time. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you all later. Peace. How do I turn off? The mouse is all the way away from me.